And we are live.
Oh, okay. We're live. I'm going to also give you Galen's notes. Not his notes. Sorry. His Kalalan journal, which I think maybe you already have because you would probably know that anyways. Hold on. Yes, you do. Okay. Forget that. You already have it. Cool. Okay. Well, thanks everybody for showing up. You're in the midst of the Mouth of Doom, which is a dungeon that's south of your castle area. I think we figured about 10 miles. You have entered it. You have found some bandits that looked very similar to the bandits that were above ground, except they were wearing a little bit different colors. You found some skulls that the lizard bashed up. And he also let out a horrible scream as he entered the Mouth of Doom. For those of you who missed that, Kimba let out a terrible scream and kind of fell to the ground for a second once he first hit the Mouth of Doom, and then sort of straightened himself back up and said that he must cleanse the area. He ran into some rats, he ran into some green slime, you had a big room full of green slime collapse. You found some treasure, you exploded some treasure. You found a bunch of centipedes in the wall, you fixed that up, and now you've found yourself in a room full of tapestries. As you were poking around, the fire dog set off a trap pit in the northern corner of the room, but just decided to hover there. And Kimba looking around and found a secret door that headed out to the south. There's been no... I don't think there's been an attempt at a short... Yeah, you did do a short rest a while back. You heard some shuffling and scuffling, but nothing opened up the door of the room that you were short resting in. And that is where we're at. Questions?
Yeah. Is this where the secret door was?
Yep.
Okay.
It's easily enough to open. Because you're on the... You found it quite easily. And it slides open into a hallway. Oh, and as a reminder, there was a kind of directly east of where Kimba is. There was a hallway with a door that you guys kind of bypassed as you tried to open it. It was stuck in some fashion. So you were maneuvering around thinking there might be another entrance to the room or something like that.
All right.
The room just north of here was a kitchen area with a, I think that was one of the last rooms we were in. It did have a small ventilation shaft, just a few inches in diameter that looked like it might go up to the surface.
Well, cool. Kimba does not have the torch, so he will wait for others to go.
Oh, whose hand was that?
I think Shadow was doing keeping the torch in the hand. Yeah. And you see what you see. I'm going to just kind of assume that everybody's relatively close together unless otherwise. And there is a passage south and a passage to the west.
I appear to be standing guard in the hall, I think.
You were standing guard in the hall. Do you want to come back with everybody?
If they're moving on out and about, then yes. Also, on my Okay, so yeah, they found the secret door there. Okay. Yeah, also on my character sheet, it doesn't show me as having used my Cure Minor on myself for this long rest. Do you remember if I did or not?
There was a lot of cure minors getting pushed around, but
Yeah, because I've got a counter on there to keep track of when I've used myself, and it's still set to 1. So I don't think I've used it on myself, in which case I'm going to, because I'm 3 points down.
okay, fair enough. I kind of assume everybody's used it at this point on people, but you got to track that because I have no idea. Yeah, so whichever way you want to go.
South or west, guys?
Ah,
Oh, and there is a map. Somebody has the hand-drawn map as well, right?
yeah, I think West might be going back to them.
Talia's map, you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Telelia's map. Yep.
Yeah, where were we?
So let's see. The main little room with you guys are off map at this point.
Okay, then what's the map
Yeah,
way then?
you did not go the map direction. Well, you did that for a little while, then you circled around. So you're west of the map. The main room is kind of the one central on the map, and that has the entrance to the dungeon with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the 6 exits. But yeah, yeah. Oh, you did know. Yeah, you actually did find the southern entrance. Yeah.
Mhm.
Calavar is back where you were guarding. That was the top. That was
Right. Yeah, that was the southern entrance with the pentagram or whatever.
Yep.
And
For
we
now,
still
I'm just
need
along
to
for the
visit
ride.
the shrine.
There is a shrine that somewhere in this level.
We must cleanse it. But in the meantime, west or
wait.
south?
There's a shrine on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going elsewhere for now, but we're definitely going to go and circle back to the shrine.
Love that character motivation. Okay. Fuck it, south. Count Air shrugs and just says south.
All right. Continue on, and there's a door to the north, and the hallway continues down.
Locksmith.
Dude, you got brave Galen out there in front looking for pit traps. Nice.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Brave.
Does someone want to check the door right there?
Yeah, I'll check it out.
All right. Taking your time, or you rolling me something?
Give it a quick once over, and then if it feels like we've got time.
Okay. Yeah, it is not trapped, but it's definitely locked.
Okay. Listen at it real quick. Any sound behind it?
No, deathly quiet.
No, that's not necessarily a good thing. Do we want to check this door out first?
I would.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get it open.
Okay. No problem. It slides open, and you see across the room, laying on 2 mats, 2 skeletons, a small chest. Let's see what else you see in this. Sorry, I should have this pulled up.
Oh, there's another skeleton over on the side over there. It looks like it's
And
standing.
There's another skeleton up on the side over there. That skeleton, when you look at it, you realize it's been leaning up against the door, and that door has a spike. This one has a spike in it, and you realize, kind of thinking back to your pacing, that that's what's holding that door closed.
Oh.
There is in the midst of the room a burned down oiled lamp, and it looks like the skeletons There's no real trauma force or anything like that. It looks like they've just kind of decayed and rotted where they are.
Hmm.
They are taking a long rest.
Well deserved.
Kilivar wants to check out the one that's kind of leaning against the door just to make sure that it's not, that type of skeleton.
You poke at it and it falls over in a little crumple of bones, non-animate type.
Kimba's not going to be the one to check out the chest this time.
There's also a couple of backpacks beside the skeletons.
Galen, go through the backpacks.
Backpacks. Galen, who's a cleric around here?
Kimba.
Kimbo, that's right.
And Calavar.
You find a couple of vials of water. You find 30 silver pieces, and you find a little sketched mouth or sketched map that's just a drawing from Zelkor's Ferry to the mouth of the Doom entrance. That's pretty much the. There's a couple of old crappy bedrolls there, the backpacks themselves. That's anything of value, 30 silver pieces, and a couple of vials of what you look to think are just water.
Okay.
There's a chest there, however.
Okay, Galen does the chest too.
Galen opens up the chest. It does not explode on you.
Damn it. Maybe next one will.
30 gold pieces in there, and a couple of fancy wizard robes. They look pretty well taken care of. You figure 25 gold pieces each. If you
Like robes for a lizard or robes that have lizards on them?
wizard robes, sorry.
Hey, wizard.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, sweet. Kimba's getting some robes.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So the robes themselves are pretty good condition. You figure you could sell them if you take them for 25 gold pieces each and 30 gold pieces.
I
Other
assume
than
someone's
that,
writing this down, right?
I was trying to, but I missed part of it.
30 gold pieces in the chest.
Got that.
Two robes worth 25 gold pieces each. There were 2 vials of water. I don't know what Galen does with them.
Okay,
Did you
drink some.
say they're water,
Okay.
and they don't hurt him?
Damn, I'm gonna get him killed one of these days.
He shows the vials to the clerics, and they had some holy symbols marked in on the vial. You think they might have been blessed holy water.
Why the
but
hell
they
would
tasted-
wizards have holy water?
But they tasted good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Refreshing.
There's only one vial left?
Mm-hmm.
1 vial of holy water.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's not acid. As he puts it thumb up.
Nice.
Kimba says, I should hold on to that.
All yours.
All right. 1 vial holy water.
Well, maybe holy water, may not be holy water.
So,
Didn't
if you
kill
have
Galen.
it, what religious symbol is it, Kimba? It has symbols on it.
Yeah, it's a goody, the good god of goodness.
Got it. The God of Boy Scouts. Got it.
Yeah, it is a good God Almighty.
Just as an aside, in the Lost Lands source books you've got there, do they have like a full, deity list and such like that, because everything I found online basically just says, oh, anything from any campaign ever, it all fits in, which is kind of hand wavy.
This source book is 660 pages of dungeon and outer areas. I don't actually have the Lost Lands stuff. Well, I probably do. That's a lie. I probably have it in PDF somewhere, but it's very deep in my memory. So
Okay.
But yes, you recognize it as a good deity.
Perhaps they should have not been so optimistic. Well, shall we move on? Oh yeah, Kelevar wanted to do that thing with the spike on the door.
Yeah, I get tired of interrupting people because
Yeah, sure. Yep, no problem. Easy enough. While people are poking around, you can do that. Door opens up just fine. You're not sure why they spiked it closed.
long rest, obviously.
It looks like it might be, good place to do a long rest.
I don't know. The sleep.
Oh no! This is a horrible place to do a long rest.
Yeah. They died here.
The spider web room would be a much better place.
Yeah. Somebody. Let's see.
They had a. You said they had a burned down lamp. Did they have any more oil?
Yeah. Let's say two vials of lamp oil.
Okay.
Nice.
That
brings us up to 2 lanterns, doesn't it?
Well, if that lantern's good, then yes.
It's a usable lantern.
Okay, is it hooded or bullseye?
It is a hooded lantern.
Okay, so we got 2 of those now. Awesome. All right. So probably after this torch burns down, I think we've got, this was a fresh one, so probably a little less than an hour until it burns out. And then we'll switch to the lantern.
Pick up that oil too.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Kel, after checking that door, just to make sure that it's all good on the other side, he's going to head back out to the hallway and go back to standing guard.
Okay. It doesn't take people long to rummage through things. Shadow, why don't you give me a and Kimba, Shadow and Kimba, give me perception checks. Okay. Nothing.
Oops. How'd that end up there?
Oh, did it put on a bless or something?
Guidance. Yeah, I'm not sure where that actually came from.
Probably a check mark somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, there's a global save modifier of bless on the character sheet right now, and I don't know where that came from. Guidance, bless. I didn't put those there, so I'm a little confused.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what's in the room.
Okay.
That you're aware of, and nobody perceives anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Let us continue our cleanse.
I usually say keep to the right, so I say go back to the hallway.
And so, as always, it's because it's a new session. Kelevar is keeping his Vigilant Blessing at the moment on himself.
Okay. Yep, long hallway. Door to the south.
But you guys check out that door. I'm going to check the corner.
All right. Long hallway north. Kelevar, you can tell that, because you can see like forever, right? You can tell that it's going to loop up back around to where you initially started, and that bandit room is farthest to the north.
Okay, cool.
Shadow, you're doing your thing. It is not locked. It is not trapped. Do you want to open it?
Make sure everybody else is ready for it,
Okay.
and then
Yeah. I'll back up a little bit just in case.
That's a good idea. Gavel, on the other hand,
Alright.
will be right here.
all right,
Two
push the door open, duck out of the way.
All right. Door slides open. Kelevar, you the torch floats in. It's a collapsed room. Looks like the the ceiling on the far wall is collapsed. Kimbin, as people step in,
There's a reason why I only went to the doorway, guys.
as Kimba and Shadow step in,
Can I grab them and
nothing.
pull them back?
Nothing happens. However, you kind of stumble around, and it doesn't feel like a very stable room as far as as far as the rest of the room goes. As you kick, you kind of kick a little bit on the rubble, and a little dust on the wall goes, creeps down the wall, and it does not look very, very stable.
If they start falling into a pit or the ceiling starts falling on them, I'm grabbing them by the scruff of the neck and pulling them backwards.
Gotcha.
Or we could
Shadow,
just-
that'll be easy. Kimba may not be quite so easy.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's just go.
Nothing there?
Nobody's digging around the rubble or anything.
Nah, no
David
interested.
will.
No plants. nothing plant.
I was going to
herbal
say,
or anything, right?
Galen should cast detect. Oh, actually, no, never mind. Don't want to waste detect magic unless he's going to do a ritual.
Every ritual is 10 minutes off our torch.
Yeah.
True.
But somebody could hold the torch and the mage hand could poke around and see if there's anything easily, but it's going to take forever to search like that, I would imagine.
Yeah, we'll come back to it later if we need to.
Let's keep going.
All right. Like I said, if you head north, you will be back at you'll be back at Spider Room, which doesn't have spiders in it, but the big web room that you burned out.
I
And
have absolutely no
This is-
concept of time. What
Shoot.
time is it now?
you guys got there. You stayed the night at the close by place, so it's it's still mid morning.
Okay.
You had a short rest, so I don't know. Let's say noonish. Yeah. So like I said, if you're continuing north, that is the spider room that had no spiders, and the intersection is where you initially came in and went north and killed a bunch of bandits.
So if we went that way, it would let us loop around and go towards the shrine.
According to the map, you think so?
Kim is definitely interested in that.
Well, I'll let Kimba lead.
Kimba can't see.
Kelevar's going to stay
That's
out in front
Kimba's
since he's got
problem.
best vision.
Sorry about that. My cat decided to move my map.
So that's Kimba's problem.
So the actual shadow was playing for a little bit.
Yeah, something like that. This one's Lewis, but
So Kelevar, this is like I said, you guys have been down that
Yeah.
hallway. Yep, cool.
That's got the spider room
Yep.
there, and then like the room for the kitchen there, and
Yeah.
then this is the one of these doors is the one that goes into the one that has the little side tunnel that goes to the slime, right?
Correct. Yes, the secret door that takes you around the slime, now collapsed slime room.
so the
North
door
of
the door off of the skeleton room would have reconnected.
Yeah, it should have down here.
The door off the skeleton room There's a hallway, yes, that you guys went through right here that goes down and connects you to the skeleton.
Okay. All right. That's kind of what I thought, but I just wanted to double check.
And then we got the bandit rooms to the north, which I believe are now empty.
Yep, and have the smashed up skeletons that you let Kimba borrow your thing and smash up. Make me a perception check, Culver. Stop right there, please. You hear some shuffling of feet, kind of scraping on the stone to the north, around the corner.
Okay, I hold up my hand to get people to slow down.
Are you waiting it out?
Well, I only see 2 members of the party here right now, so I'm assuming the rest of them are around the corner behind, but I can't see them.
Yep, they're catching up.
So, gonna whisper to Shadow, letting him know that I hear something up ahead of us to the north.
Okay. I'll nod it in acknowledgement and gesture at the torch. Do we want that sent ahead?
That's up to you guys.
It doesn't take long after 5 seconds of your perceiving the noise come lumbering around the corner, a kind of shambly skeleton. He looks lost until he glances your direction and sees the flame and sees you standing there, and he gets a gleam in his eye and snarls as all skeletons snarl. I don't know how skeletons snarl. And he turns and charges in your direction.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm drawing my Warhammer.
So can't bravely run away right now.
I'm just going to group a net.
So this corridor it looks like about 8 feet wide.
Yep.
So I won't be able to block it completely, guys.
Kimba hisses and starts chanting.
Sweet. Let me restart this API because all my crap's not working. Cool.
I don't like undead.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Oh, great, thanks. Now it rolls it a bunch. Just want me to grab everybody. It's easy that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just reroll mine separately for the advantage.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Well, fire goes on Robonas though.
Yeah, I know. I'll just get rid of them. So you're better off. Kill 20. Cool. Do that again. Get rid of the fire dude. And we're good. So Shadow. It wasn't really a hold action time, but this guy pops around the corner.
Yeah, I'm not sure how effective a dart or a dagger would, or even an arrow would be against these guys, but I'm gonna throw a dart at him.
Alrighty. Are they short dart range? I know darts are pretty short range.
Oh, yeah, 20 feet. I would have to basically move up here so that I'm within range.
Okay.
That's fine. You can stand next to me.
That hit.
I'll shift myself a little bit.
And cool. Well, that seems to do some fair amount of damage to him as it chips away at his bones.
I figure it's probably stuck in his skull
Yeah, you've got
through the eye hole.
there you go. You've got his attention. Are you staying where you're at?
I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Okay. And Calavar.
I am going to stand my ground and ready an attack with my Warhammer for any skeleton enemy types that come from the front in front of us in range.
Gotcha.
And yes, I'm being specific about that on purpose.
Well, there is a skeleton that comes up and tries to attack you, but you can attack him first.
Oh, I do have my Warhammer on my sheet. Nice.
That's going to hit. And that's bludgeoning damage. Yeah, you almost take his head off, but he does get a swinging at you. Not looking good. And he misses terribly as you confuse the poor skeleton with your almost killing him. This guy, bunk. He will double move. Galen is back there.
He's going to poke his head
Torch
around the
burn.
corner. And
Torch
just-
burns brightly.
He's going to poke around the corner, kind of like, he really can't get up to do anything right now. He's just going to go ahead and do nothing.
Doing nothing. Okay.
You can't cantrip or something?
Possible. I'm waiting for the character sheet to load up. I didn't want to. There we go. Firebolt. And yes, I could have, but the character sheet was loaded up. I was going to fucking drag combat
All
down.
right. You got a firebolt something?
I got a firebolt. The one that's right here.
The unhurt one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that hit. And
Fire.
he explodes in a little bit of fire. This skeleton, he has a little short bow, which he will try to. Well, he's going to shoot the guy in front because they're not that smart. 20, is that hit?
That is a hit.
5 piercing. Galavar.
Ouch.
Well, out of
Telnair.
curiosity, am I supposed to see that little rim right up here?
Oh, that's one of the dead bandits. Sorry.
Okay.
He's
You
still lying.
moved.
He's still lying there dead.
Okay.
Although I think maybe you guys gathered their bodies up, but
I'm going to use Mind Sliver on the same one that Galen hit.
okay. Does that have a does he have to have a specific intelligence or is that for anybody? Okay, cool. Intelligence save. Oh wow. He is a super smart skeleton. He makes that save. So it's no damage, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yep. So he saves that. This skeleton pops around the corner, sees his buddy shooting at Calavar, and he will do the same thing. Oh man, sorry, Calavar.
That's fine. That's definitely a hit.
Do you...
9.
I'm gonna pop Stone's Endurance for that.
Okay. So 4 points of damage. Kimba.
Right. Kimba is going to. Kel, what's your AC?
It's 18 right now. I can shield of faith myself if it seems that I need it, but I
Okay.
tend to not burn my spell slots just because I only have 2.
All right. Then I will Sacred Flame. I'll Sacred Flame this guy right here.
Alrighty. He is going to fail miserably on his dex save as you call down your holy flame and envelops him.
2 radiant damage.
2
Take
radiant.
that.
He he lets out a terrible scream and looks in your direction as you're calling the god's power on him. Ravona.
Um, sorry, Firefox.
yeah.
Wildfire, flame seed on. Oh, the one, the closest skeleton here.
Yeah, this guy's really hurt. The
This
one
one?
that Calavar clobbered. This guy is
But
kind
it
of hurt.
doesn't have cover. Oh,
No.
okay. All right, the one that is hurt then.
Okay.
If he hits.
That is going to miss.
And
Calavar, you're you have a little
Hey, watch the hair.
have a little fire thing flash by your hair that is almost ignite you. But yeah.
move there, and I'm gonna try to chuck a stone.
Alrighty. The stone hits, and it completely obliterates that skeleton as he falls down into a non-animated bag of bones. Shadow.
I just move slightly so I have better line of sight.
All right, I am going to throw a dart at that closest one.
Alrighty, the alive one. Or undead one.
Yeah, that one there.
That's gonna miss.
All right. Can I throw a second one as a bonus action? Sort of like a 2-weapon, but it's ranged. I'm not sure if how that works.
I don't think so because the 2-attack bonus action. I think I want to say that's specifically melee weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, because
You
otherwise,
you can dual wield hand crossbows. You just can't reload them.
That's right. If you have the. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm gonna
drawing the darts out could be the issue.
Yeah, it seems awful because what's the downside then? You wouldn't get your dex on damage, right? Is that the
Something like that.
Yeah, you push weapon damage, and also you only get one object interaction, so you can't draw 2 darts at a time.
Well, if I had one in each hand, that would be the sort of thing. But
yeah, I'm gonna say no for right now, but I'll clarify that. Yeah, I may allow that, but for right now, I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Not a problem. I was just curious as to if anybody knew offhand how that worked.
Yeah, I don't know how dual wield with range stuff works like that.
Okay.
You happy where you're at?
Yeah, I'm good right now. The Firefox is in the way.
Yeah, they don't seem to care too much about you.
Well, it kind of floats, so.
Yeah. Calavar.
I'm gonna hit the close one with my hammer, and if I drop him, I'm gonna move forward. But if I don't, then I'll stick around.
Okay.
I clicked it, but I don't know if it went through. I'm gonna wait for it on there to finish typing, and then I'll try again.
Sorry.
That hits, and you crush him. Bones shatter into dust, and yeah, it's easily take him out.
Okay. I'm gonna shout, "Be gone, foul creatures of the night," and then I'm gonna rush the ones with the bow.
Alrighty. Can move up to those guys. This one continues to be dead. The flame burns bright. This one continues to be dead. Galen.
Another firebolt
Okay.
to the one in front, I guess.
Closest.
Yeah.
That is going to miss. Kelivar, once again, flame shoots by your head, dangerously close. You wonder why they keep throwing all this flame stuff.
Yeah, kind of wish
The
they were using
hallway.
vicious mockery just so that because jokes flying past my head, I can cope with, but fire can hurt.
This guy drops bow and tries to short sword you. And misses. This guy's going to shoot at Kimba. Oh, sorry, it's not his turn. Down there.
I'm going to try the Mind Sliver again on the one in front.
Alrighty. Intelligence save. You save that. These guys have a crappy intelligence save too. Yeah, they seem to be ignoring you.
Okay.
Happy where you're at?
Yeah, I'm going to just kind of hug the corner a little bit for cover.
Alright. This guy is aware of Kimba and his power.
So, question: if I'm adjacent to him in melee, do I get an attack of opportunity for him using a ranged weapon like that?
Nobody be at disadvantage if you're in melee,
Mm-hmm.
unless he's got the appropriate feat.
Yeah, and so he will shoot at Kimba. Short bow, blink, and miss horribly. Kimba.
Kimba's gonna fire back.
Dex save at the guy that's shooting at him.
Yep.
Oh, if a skeleton could laugh in your face, he would, but he dances.
Oh, that.
Did
What's the whole fucking Matrix Neo limbo thing?
yeah, it was Ravona. Or fire.
Well, tell the box to teleport. Can it actually reach? Dang.
Oh, it's going to port in and do its port thingy.
Can't. 15, it will burn somebody else. Never mind. Flame Seed. This one.
Alright.
Anyone more hurt than the other?
Yep, the one south, the one
Okay.
that's got the bow is not hurt.
That one, then.
That is going to miss.
Oh, come on.
As more flames fly past your head, Caliban.
Well, I'll go chuck a rock.
Oh, chuck a rock. That's right. Your turn. Chuck a rock. That is going to hit, and the rock crushes a bunch of bones, and he falls to the ground.
Yeah, rock. Rock.
The rocks and the hammer seem to be doing quite a bit of damage to these dudes.
Shadow's turn isn't done yet, though. Shadow didn't get to go.
Oh, yep, sorry, Shadow. You're up. Keep
All right,
clicking.
I'll move up past the dead guys to get this guy in range and throw a dart.
Alrighty. That's going to hit. Alrighty. Another in the eye socket.
Do you get sneak attack because I'm adjacent to him?
You do get sneak attack.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow, that was a horrible roll.
But yes, it does a little extra damage to him. Kelevar.
Let's see here. Where am I at hit point wise? I think I'm gonna actually start with my bonus action, second wind.
Alrighty.
I'm setting that to 0. And I don't have a button for second wind, damn it.
Fair enough.
And then I'm gonna hit the one with my hammer.
That is going to hit, and once again, the hammer bludgeoning damage seems to be quite effective as you crush bones beneath your blow. And it seems to be relatively quiet.
So they came from the north.
They did come from the north.
Towards the shrine.
You think, kind of kind of when you were listening and you heard a little scuffle and the bones dragging on the bone feet dragging on the stone, you think that that might have been the scuffle you heard when you were resting a little while ago in the spider room.
Okay, well, guys, they may have come from the north, but the south, we've got a turn that something could be hiding behind that's much closer. So I think we should probably check south first and then check north because we'll have a little bit more time to respond if something comes from the north.
We must cleanse it all.
Works for me.
Sure.
It looks like it goes on a long way further.
I'll
Yeah.
just bounce my rock.
Okay, well, do you guys want to go north or do you want to continue to the south?
There are I don't know if you're collecting stuff, but if anybody needs arrows, you can collect arrows off the dead skeletons, and they do have,
And
short swords and short bows.
Shadow, were you able to get your darts back? Do I need to mend them? Are they in good shape?
I was going to ask about that. I used
Oh.
2 of them, so.
Yeah, what did we say?
Oh, wait, no, it was 3 of them.
But no, yeah, we said half, but then it said since you have mending, it doesn't matter. You can get them back.
Okay.
As long as you're not throwing them in a pit or something.
And I'll collect a couple arrows because those aren't as easy to mend.
Yeah, I think we've actually got 2 people who have mending, so. Because I thought that Galen or
Galen,
Tal also had it.
Galen does.
Okay.
Okay, so you said was there like maybe another 10 arrows there?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Top up to 30 from 18.
So Kimba, you're the specialist with undead. North or south?
You know what?
Detect undead.
One ping only.
If you do your Eyes of the Grave, yeah, you don't detect any undead from where you're at.
All
Just
right.
just dead undead.
Kimba agrees that we should check south first, but we're definitely gonna go north and handle that.
Oh yes, definitely.
And to the east, according to the map, was a well room with vamp birds, so we should probably check that out too.
Don't know how the scale is for the map.
5 foot squares, right?
Yep. Yeah,
Not for the sketchy map.
it is a sketchy map. Yeah, Kelevar, you can see forever. You see down there, it looks like it comes to an unexcavated part of the, just it looks like the digging has stopped at the end. I mean,
Okay.
Well, you can
So-
see where you're at.
Okay, I'm going to let everybody know that seeing down at the end there, it looks like it just ends. Do we want to do anything, searching for doors or anything like that, or we want to go ahead and start going north?
Well, if it's dead end.
Yeah, since you guys probably can't see that far, it goes. So let me count it out. Actually, I can drag measure that. Yeah.
About 80 feet.
Thank you.
I don't think it hurts to walk down, take a look at regardless.
Probably
Might
send
find
you-
a secret. There might be a secret passage.
Yeah, it might be a secret passage, and if there's a trap, that means they're definitely hitting something down there. So let's go on Galen.
Galen can go down there.
Yeah, Galen can see well enough to go down there.
Yeah.
Doop-a-doo.
Galen continues down the hallway and says, "Oh, happily check it out." Oop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doom.
Singing a
Yeah,
merry
sure hope
tune.
no one eats me.
It's
Doop-a-doo.
it's musty and it doesn't look like anything has sort of traveled down this passageway. There's dust and stuff on the ground, but yeah, you come across nothing, and it looks to be an empty thing. Do you spend any significant time along the walls looking for secret doors?
I'll go ahead and move at half speed, just kind of look while I'm moving down.
Alrighty.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So yeah.
Oh. Ravona. As Galen is taking his time looking around there, you hear some skitter sounds across the down the hallway to the west.
Oh, around this.
Yeah.
Oh. I
Skitter.
I'll try to get at least Telnia's attention, saying, "Hey, I heard something." Yeah, went that way to the direction.
I'll do a quick whistle to get anyone else's attention and kind of step up around.
Okay.
Right
You poke your
here
head
if
around the
possible.
corner.
Yep, about right there if possible.
And you poke your head around the corner and kind of skittering down the hallway are two very large spider things. They do not seem to, be aggressively coming your way, but they're heading that general direction. You're not sure what they're going to do, once they get here, but
Okay, I turn and whisper to Ravona that there's 2 spiders coming down the hall.
okay. They come, and as you watch, they turn down the hallway. And you hear the skittering off in the distance. Assuming you're not going to try to shoot at them or anything like that.
I am not.
Okay. The skittering fades. Galen ends up finishing checking along the way, and he does not find anything.
Useless bard. Okay. Works for me.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to step up. I'm going to go ahead and, as more people come up, I'm going to actually mention the spiders that were down the hallway. Pretty big fucking spiders.
Spiders? Which way did they go?
Back down to the west.
So they came from the north and headed to the
I think they came from farther west.
Yeah, they came from the west and turned down the south passageway.
Want to take them out or leave them?
Possibly heading to the now clear of spiderweb spider room. You're not, but that
I don't like leaving stuff behind us like that.
We must cleanse it all.
Fuck it.
Fire!
Shrug. Sure, why not? Shall we?
How long ago did they go by?
Less than a minute, probably.
Within a minute. Yeah.
You could probably yell and bring them back.
Galen was checking out for a couple of minutes down the hallway.
Can I kind of sprint towards the other hallway to see if I can see them?
We can possibly set up an ambush.
He says, they went down there a minute or so ago. Give me your dark vision. Give me but you got super dark vision. I don't know what that is. Give me a perception check, but if you're just not using light, give me a disadvantage. I mean, they're big spiders. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you see that they definitely went south and they definitely turned into this area. And your recognition thinks that maybe they went into maybe they went back to their spider home.
The one we burned up?
The one that you burned up.
Well, Kel's going to wave Talnair and Shadow up closer. And probably Galen too. Boltus or Galen. Since those are the ones I can see. And I'm going to whisper that they turned to the... Hold on, inverting myself here. They turned to the right. because obviously he's looking down the hallway.
Yep.
We really want to waste resources on him.
We
Just spiders. How bad could it be?
Fuck us.
No, maybe you could tame them
Now.
and ride them. Are they big enough to ride?
They look big enough.
They're pretty big. They're giant spiders. Yeah, they take up a lot of room. They could probably fit an elf on their back. But, they may very well not be doing anything besides being spiders and living their life.
Mm-hmm.
I
They're
don't like
evil spider lives.
Yeah, I don't like leaving anything behind us that can come up on us while we're in another fight.
That is
But-
true.
It is your guys' call. And the other half of the party who appear to have dropped off the map because I can no longer see them anymore because they're hiding around the corner.
Oh, gotta follow. Where? Okay.
Look, if we get an ambush and get a couple good sneaks from Shadow, it should be relatively quick.
Yeah.
How
And
many did you
we're
see?
headed to where we were planning on doing our long rest anyway. I would rather take them out while we're still relatively fresh rather than have to deal with them when we're grievously wounded.
But
Hmm.
my argument to that is, isn't the shrine too far away? Are we going to take them out and take a rest before we hit the shrine? I'm more worried about what's in the shrine than what's in the two spiders.
Lazy elf. It's not even noon yet.
As a reminder on the shrine, because I don't think some of you were around when we said this. She said that the shrine was had a bunch of statues in it, and 3 places to look like you could where you could place your hand. And as she was describing all the statues, I remember somebody was able to say that, oh yeah, those all sound like they were various gods of chance and gods of luck and gods of, and there was a little, so the shrine itself, from what she described, wasn't, evil gods, although, some may not be nicer than
Hembos
others.
seems pretty sure he wants to cleanse it. If it's not evil, what are we cleansing?
Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, that's what she said. That was the
I
description.
just want to be sure.
That was the
I just
description of the
wanna be-
shrine. That it was.
And to be fair, we need to kind of cleanse the entire place anyway. It's not safe. It's too close to Zelkor's Ferry.
And honestly, my point of view, I'd say we leave the spiders. Mainly because they weren't aggressive. And honestly, I don't think they're important enough. And yeah, we can kill everything in here, but leaving spiders in here will actually take care of the smaller pests.
Yeah, like the centipedes. Oh, millipedes. What were they?
And shrug, but I'm good for stabbing stuff. I take out my rapier. I'm good. As I said, leave them, but I had no problem with stabbing them.
I know. Ravonna seems to like thinking about writing one. Got tired of walking.
I'm about ready to roll another wandering monster check if everybody's sitting around discussing spiders.
Let's just keep moving. We can come back to. We can deal with the
Yeah.
spiders if they become an issue.
Yeah, let's
I
just
would-
take this shrine.
That sounds like a good idea.
And I hope
Boy, look-
Kelvar
boy,
doesn't get
look
to
for
say he
trouble.
told us so. I'm really hoping he doesn't get to say that.
So, which way?
I'm totally going to have a giant spider come bite somebody in the ass after I.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
So,
Okay, Galen, I'm going to volunteer for that.
Yeah.
We have north or we have east.
yes, you have a door this way, and according to the map, it looks like there might be some. I didn't look at the map, but I think it was well room with vamp birds.
I don't.
Birds.
The sound of women.
Can we just assume Sturgis?
Would anyone know?
You could. I think I had.
Players
I
can
think.
assume Sturgis.
I think I had people roll. I think people. rolled
Oh
for
yeah,
that.
we
They had
did
people-
roll, and no one knew.
Nobody had nobody rolled well enough to. Yeah, vampire birds. I don't know.
But either way, do we really want to donate blood?
Well, the question is how many people have walked in there and died? Even the folks that told us about it said that they had to evacuate, and that I think they said somebody died in there. So what do they have on them for loot?
Oh.
We had active threats come from the north.
That is true. I like that. Active threats from the north make more sense to me.
We can
Tells
come
me
back.
north.
We could come back.
There are wells of some thing in there. But anyway, okay, you're heading north.
Okay, north. Leaving the vamps. Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
All right.
What
Everybody,
game
give me perception checks at disadvantage, please.
Perception.
I know nothing.
Do 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 do. Boom.
Oh.
Is that everybody?
No, I'm waiting for Galen 1 second. Character sheets
Oh,
are
okay.
really fucking small for some reason.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes it.
And that
I
was
think I
Galen's.
want.
Make it one more time
Yeah,
for
I just realized
disadvantage.
that.
Cool. All right. Nothing. You may continue.
Ominous at all?
Nobody. My highest is a 14, right? Ravona?
Yeah.
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 No.
Kimba can't see.
Oh, there's a. That's because the flame is pink. There you go. I'm moving shadow.
Does the little
Right.
fox thing not give off light?
I don't know. Does the fox thing give off light?
It's a fire, isn't it?
Well,
Let me
would
see.
think.
What? Yeah, you would think
Described
it
as being
is.
fire, but
fire
that it-
appearance. Damage, fade, and fade teleportation. Doesn't actually say it gives off fire. It's got a fiery appearance.
Yeah.
So, does it give off light? Sure. I'll give it.
Probably not very
I'll give it
wide. Yeah.
10. I'll give it 10 feet of. 10
It
feet
has
of
dark vision of 60. That's
10
it.
feet of
Yeah.
low light.
Mm.
Now wait. You get to make the decision here. I'll have it give off light if you want it to give off light, but it's either going to give off light or it's not. Meaning that, it will be seen if it doesn't.
It could be bait. That's fine. Unless, of course, we are trying to.
dim light for 10-foot radius, maybe.
Yeah.
It's just going to give off a little bit of low light, 10 foot, but that is what's happening. So
Okay.
yeah. Hold on a sec. Let me see do I have this on the map?
Drop yourself back.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you are checking out the map, and since you have the map, you do notice that there is a bunch of green slime
What slime?
down the hall, Kilovar. It's on the ceiling.
Is this like the green slime that was coming down from the ceiling?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm going to hold up and let the fire brigade know because I don't have anything that deals with slime.
Easy enough. Takes a couple minutes for people with cantrips, fire cantrips, to clean that off.
Oh, and flame seed too from Donkey.
And
Yeah.
flame seed. So yes, the fire is able
A
to clean
teleport?
That. And you
Oh, actually, that's a good point. Doggy can fly. Can he fly up there and just teleport and bamf it all off at once?
Yeah, probably good. Yeah.
Yeah, you could teleport and pop in there and poof, you get
Was
some
it
big
here?
chunk of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And get some more chunks. But yeah, once you just takes you a couple minutes and you're able to clean it all off. But it does take a little bit of time.
Good doggy.
We have a door at the end of the hallway, and
There's a door
a
to the
turn.
hallway. Yep.
I'm gonna kind of start not just like chomping, but actually trying to be somewhat quiet. Obviously, I'm not going to be terribly quiet with my armor and such.
Alrighty. So you're trying to be stealthy?
I am trying to be quiet here, so I would roll my stealth, but then that would give me knowledge about what I'm doing. I know I've got disadvantage on it because of my armor, and I've got a crappy dex. So
Okay. You're being stealthy. Yeah, you see nothing except for the door.
when I get up to the corner here, I'm going to wait for people to catch up since they're kind of falling behind.
Okay. Pink, pink, pink. I'm just going to kind of assume that we're in a. I mean, if something goes combat-wise, we're going to basically be in a. Nobody's going to be back 60 feet unless somebody's telling me, "Hey, I'm hanging back 60 feet." So, otherwise, everybody's going to be relatively close to where Killamar is.
Okay.
So there's a door right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a door there.
You want to take it?
Kimba's gonna stand here and. Oh,
Eyes
all
the
right.
grave.
Don't you
Nothing.
have line of sight for that?
Eyes the grave may be line of sight. Is it? I probably included it in the. I think I included it in the macro in case it is.
Location of any undead within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover and isn't protected from divination magic.
Gotcha.
Total cover.
Non-detection.
Do walls
Uh,
count cover? Or
I
can
don't- Yeah, walls would count cover. I'll check the macro, but yeah, there are no undead.
Oh, all right.
Okay, well, if Kimba's watching the hallway to the south, Kel will hang close to the door there for when Shadow's done dealing with it.
Shadow, you taking your time? You rolling for me?
I'll go ahead and roll to start with.
Give me a-
Investigation, right?
Yep. Yeah, you don't see any traps. It is locked.
All right. Let's try opening it.
Cool. Be just like a thieves' tools. It takes you a little longer than normal, but eventually it opens. It unlocks anyway. Who's doing the pleasure of opening?
Kel can open it. He's got hit points.
I was going to say I could throw it open and you could basically be standing there.
It looks to be an empty room.
It looks empty, guys.
Kimba steps in. Hold on. Kimba. You hit
You
a
must
little,
be sure.
you hit a little pressure plate, and I'm gonna you hit a little pressure plate in front of the door, and a very strong breeze from the from just inside the wall in the south blows across you,
And that's it.
and that's it.
Spores.
You don't feel different
I-
or anything weird, but you definitely stepped on something, and a strong breeze just.
I look at the opposite wall. Are there like blades or knives or spears sticking out of it?
You look carefully at that, and you notice that there are some darts that have been stuck in that wall.
Kimba says, I knew that was going to happen.
Hey, Shadow, there's spare darts.
There are some trap darts and stuff. As far as they look like they're quite old. I'm not sure you could reuse them, yanking them out of the wall, and any easier than you could perhaps make new trap stuff.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
could have made more darts out of spiders.
Yeah. Other than that, it seems to be an empty room.
All right.
Galen gonna go dance around it and check the pit trap.
Galen's gonna do laps around the room.
You gonna take any significant time?
No.
Okay. I mean, you can give me a investigation at disadvantage, Galen. Just in case if he does a quick
Looks his head and looks around.
yeah. Yeah. Looks like an empty room.
Okay. Be right back in 1 second.
Okay. And it continues to the south. Kalavar, you get to this up to this door and give me a perception check, just regular. Yeah, you hear some scurry type of noises in the room to your west, and then every now and then you hear a squeak, squeak.
I hold a hand up to let people know that I hear noises and point at the door.
Something over there.
And if we're going to wait a minute for everybody to get back. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I will run upstairs and grab my pretzels, but I will not.
Because I have wireless headphones, so I hear everything. I just couldn't talk back or do anything.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh, that's really good to know.
Yeah,
So
so
yeah,
don't
you
talk shit when I'm gone. I can hear you.
you hear some squeaks and yeah.
Evil rats must be cleansed.
Here, kitty, kitty. Did we lose Thor?
No.
Wait, oh,
There he is.
you tell me. Rolling or taking your time?
If it sounds like there's something behind there, I'll take my time.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely not locked. It's not trapped. Looks like it can push open pretty easy as far as the door goes.
Okay. We'll go ahead and throw it open.
You gonna Rainbow Six it?
You throw it open, and there is quite a few large rats, giant rats, as a matter of fact, kind of dog size, that look like they've made their home here.
I will stand at the doorway.
They squeak and turn in your direction. And they see the flying. Yeah, a bunch of nesting material, scraps cloth, that sort of thing. Bunch of rubbish. But they don't look happy to see you. They don't. See here, hold on a sec. They don't immediately attack you.
Was the door go in or out?
You push the door in.
Do we want to just light fire to the nesting material and close the door?
I'm okay.
I
with
mean,
that.
we got a flamey doggy who can do that sort of thing. We got a flying torch one that can do that sort of thing.
I was gonna say that we like spike it, but it turns in. But yeah, I like that idea.
I say have the dog teleport in there. Just
Yeah, probably could. Unfortunately, I got my icons attached to each other. Can you detach those? Thanks.
We got like 15, 20 minutes left on Torch and Doggy anyway, I would assume.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. I could teleport over there.
So you teleport in the middle of the rat.
Yep, why not?
Okay.
Oh, not the appearance, sorry. Teleport, where is it?
Yeah. So
Very teleport. There you go.
2d6 fire. 5 either dex saving throw, blah, blah, 1d6 plus
13.
your. All right. So what's the damage on that? I'm gonna move the
1d6.
dog.
It's like D6 plus proficiency.
Yeah, so 6.
Could get 6 of them there.
All right. Let's just do this. Maybe grab this group check. Dexterity.
And so we have agreed that I am pulling the door closed if they start charging us.
Yep.
Oh gosh, this thing is really messing up.
Assuming everything catches fire, and they're like we hope it will.
Okay.
And
So
6.
yeah, so if everything catches fire and they start charging us, I will close the door. Otherwise, I will stand in the doorway and get rabies.
Any visible other exit out of here that they could use? They must be getting in and out somewhere if the door was shut.
Yeah, you think, well, you don't see anything because there's a bunch of rats and it's all underneath a bunch of stuff.
Man, those are like ninja rats.
They were pretty ninja rats. But yeah, the dog explodes in the middle of them and they immediately squeak and go into a panic. And yes, they do start to charge you.
They're all Splinter's distant cousins.
Uh,
Oh, it looks like we're still in the old combat.
yes, all right, let's see. Group of dead, blah, 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 blah. There's a bunch of rats. Fine. Group of dead. And descending, just in case they make it to you before you close the door. All right, you want to roll Gullivar one more time?
Did it actually send that one? It said that you wanted to send the result, but no valid token was selected because I hadn't clicked on myself before doing it. Do you need me to redo that, or do you have it?
No, it's fine.
Shut up, it's 5.
You're the one 15, so yeah.
Yeah.
The one you, all right. So this rat does get a chance to charge at you before you get a chance to do anything. There's a dog still right about there.
Yeah.
And
Hey, I need a quick AFK.
okay,
Am I close? No, right? Okay. Be
you're
back.
fine. He tries to bite at your feet, at your leg, and 15 is going to miss.
That is a miss.
Down there.
Nothing.
you
Dilemma
can-
action.
Yeah. If you see a rat coming out, this rat will try to chew at you. 20 hit
That is a hit.
for 4 piercing. This rat. I think he can make it over there. You'll get one more rat in there.
Is he going to invoke an attack of opportunity from the Flamey Dog?
Oh, it's a Flamey Dog. Yeah, Flamey Dog can
I would imagine he would have gotten a reaction on one of them at least.
do his Flame Seed. Pink. That's going to hit for 4 fire. Is he? Oh, okay. He was the
Back.
one who was hurt. So he tries to run past Flamey Dog, but he ends up dying in a smelly, burning rat right where he is.
Yes.
And oops. He's not concentrating, he's dead. This giant rat, though, will make it over there. And miss you on the bite. Ramona, your dog can do something. Are you back?
The teleport was. We gotta. Sorry.
You can tell
that
me
was.
huh?
Yeah, he could teleport again to probably here.
Okay, try to get those 3. Yeah, you lit up. You certainly lit up everything. All the nest and stuff is definitely starting to burn. Let's see.
So
Check Dex.
stay 6. That should be 5 damage.
What's your DC?
13.
13. All right. Submit damage 5. And it's no damage if they save, right? Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, he explodes and rats burn. But none of them die, although they're in burning material. You can chuck a stone or something at the ones in front of the door if you want.
Oh, definitely. Sorry, I'm a little Oh, where's my character sheet. 1 second. Lost my character sheet. Okay, stone.
So, yep. You whack one, it whizzes
Whack.
past Kelavar's ear, and he lets out a terrible squeak. Kelavar, so yeah, the dog is still inside. I don't know what the plan that is, but
Yeah. Well, the dog's not in bad shape right now. I'm not in bad shape right now. I think Kel's not going to close the door yet.
Dodge action.
It's actually kind of what I was thinking, but actually, I was thinking that I also have never, since we're perilously close to hitting level 4, and I've never used the power that I got at level 3, that I should probably try that. So I think I'm going to swing at one
so
with my sword.
All right.
I think I'm going to go for Sayers. Are any of them wounded?
The one to the north of you is terribly wounded. The one it goes worst wounded on top, unwounded on the bottom, gently wounded in the middle. Well, a little more than
I'll go
gently.
for the one that is not near dead, but is also slightly singed.
The one that just got hit with a rock.
Oh, got hit with a rock. Okay.
Yeah. That's going to hit, and yeah, that longsword him. Okay, so yeah, you cut him in half with that.
Sweet. I'm going to action surge, and then I'm going to dodge.
Okay. Action surge and dodge. This giant rat tries to bite the flaming dog. I don't know what the flaming dog AC is. Oh, it's 12. So yes, he's going to hit for 5 piercing on the dog. Shadow. I assume you're throwing something at that guy, but I can't hear you. Sure. He's unhurt.
I had it muted.
No problem.
Yep. Gonna throw it at this guy because
Okay.
he's in combat with Kalavar and I'll have advantage. Or at the very least, sneak attack.
Get sneak attack, yep.
Oh, come on.
Kalavar, you're lucky I don't do anything about that, but that dart comes awfully close to your head.
Well, he would have had disadvantage to hit me with it because I'm dodging, right?
That's true. That's right. Yeah. You're lucky you're dodging, or it would have embedded in the back of your skull. Are you
Really, really thick boot leather.
You staying where you're at, Shadow?
I'll get out of the way if other people need to get by, but yeah, I'm basically, at most I'm going to back up just so that they don't have an immediate way to get at me.
Gotcha. Kimba.
See here. Kimba's gonna take that rat that is right directly in front of Kelavar. This guy right here. And how dexterous of a rat is he?
They're pretty dexterous. Yep. They laugh. They squeak at your god's power.
Dirty rat.
Mm-hmm. Galen, just playing with his flute. I don't think he has a flute.
Do you think I'm gonna assume there's too many people between him and a giant rat to actually do any good, especially with Kalavar actually literally holding the door.
Yeah, flame dart, but doesn't he? I could have swore he had vicious mockery as well, doesn't he?
That's true. We'll try vicious mockery.
Viciously mock the rat. Okay.
Your mother was a hamster.
Does
Your mother was a hamster.
Have to have doesn't have to have a different intelligence. Okay, cool. DC Wisdom save. It's you've offended the rat, and it squeaks loudly as blood pours out of its ears. It seems to have taken that insult
And 4
to
damage.
heart. Yep. Okay, here's a dog. Another
Ooh.
3 on the dog.
3.
Did the dog take the other damage?
What was it before?
What was up here? 5.
Oof.
So yeah.
10, so 7 left. Okay.
And he doesn't get to go. Let me take him off.
Are they taking damage from being in burning material and all that?
Well, we haven't
No.
even got it. We haven't even gone through the round, so
Okay.
this guy charges and bites the dog for another 3. And
Poor doggy.
this guy charges the dog. I don't think I've been using pack tactics. I haven't. This guy really bites the dog for 8 points.
Bye, doggy.
And the dog. And this guy, he runs over on top of his dead brethren and launches himself at Calabar at disadvantage. Well, actually, he's at normal now. 23.
That'd be a hit.
Why is it
6.
disadvantage?
Because they got pack tactics,
Oh, okay.
so they're at advantage. My rat has allies. This one, he struggles to get in and chew at you, but he can't. That's top of the round. Yeah, the rats take some damage as the fire begins to spread. At least the ones that are standing over and around the burning dog do. None of them die because of it, though. This rat's dead. I'm going to take him out of the combat. Tell there.
I can see the rat right here. And
Yep.
I'm going to do the mind sliver on it.
Alrighty. It's an intelligence save.
Yep.
With their 2 intelligence, they're going to fail that.
And he gets a 6 damage.
Yeah, he lets out a horrible scream of squeakiness as he falls over into a slump. Dead. You happy where you're at?
Yeah.
Giant rat dead. Pink. Giant rat on Calabar. And this dodge action continues till your next round, so he's just at normal. Man, what he hits.
Man.
I know, for 5 piercing. And, well, you guys kicked the rat's nest. What, they were just doing their rat thing. Ravona,
Summon another one.
your dog's gone.
Summon one right there.
Oh,
And
Any
that'll be
crafting materials for rat flails.
she's
that
popping
appearance.
up.
The
All right.
appearance will give 2d6.
All right.
13.
Group check, dexterity.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Damage 3. And no damage is saved. And apply damage. You killed 2 of those rats.
I'm having
And
trouble controlling that
two-
guy.
Oh, I was moving him there. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, now.
Stop moving him.
I need to put his HP back to 15.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. 15.
There you go.
You got the rock.
Sure. The one that, I guess, right here.
Okay.
Got a rock.
The rock is going to miss. And Calavar.
Okay. Is the rat to the north blocking the door at this point? If I wanted to close it?
Yeah, I would say he is. Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to fall back a step so that they have to come at us through the doorway. That way, negating their pack tactics.
Okay. Pink.
Okay, and then I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself using a bonus action.
All right.
And then I'm going to dodge.
All righty. Shadow.
All right. I'm going to throw another dart at Rat 1.
All right. Rat 1. Rat 1's untouched. Pretty sure 12's going to hit. 12 does hit. That's going to kill that rat. So you pin its little poor little rat skull to the ground. Happy where you're at,
Yeah.
Kimba?
Yeah, Kimba's gonna Sacred Flame this rat.
You gonna bite a rat?
Nope. Learn my lesson.
Dex save. Yeah. Puny god. Puny lizard god, the rat says. Well, he didn't really say that.
Fucking rats, man.
Galen.
Vicious Mockery. Your father smelled elderberry.
That's a wisdom save. Fails that horribly. And he takes damage as blood flows from
Oh,
the
that's
rat.
interesting.
Yeah, you can't usually look at the spell description from someone else. It's weird how it works that way.
I can. Do you
I
want?
remember Vicious Mockery is disadvantage on their next attack.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. He's attacking the dog. Dog gets six piercing. He's attacking the dog. 15 hits. Does 4 more to the dog.
So the
This giant rat runs in. Yeah. Goes to try to attack Kalavar. This is disadvantage. Oh my goodness. Disadvantage. So just half of this. Just 3 points. 3 piercing on Kalavar. Top of the round, these rats burn back here a little bit more. And yeah, down there.
Calabar, you want to switch?
I'm okay.
Okay.
If you really want to, we can. As long as you're within 5 feet of me, I can still actually use my stuff on you. So
Yeah.
we can switch if
I'll
you want.
basic delay action, meaning he'll switch places on his turn.
Yeah, I'll let you switch places on your turn if you want, if he burns a reaction. I mean, I think there's probably a feat that actually lets you do shit like that, so I'm probably giving you something
Bard, you wanna
special.
step
But
out?
yeah, if you're standing next to each other, I will let you switch, if you want to do a reaction.
If I burn my reaction, I can't use it to protect you.
That's fine.
You could also just stab him. I think you're still adjacent.
If I can get a.
Yeah, you get a hit on the rat. It's in the
Okay.
door.
Oh, in that case, let's do it that way. I'm gonna do a booming blade.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Let's see if it hits.
It actually misses. Wow. Okay, that rat survived to bite another day. This giant rat. I don't know. I'm gonna say you can't really squeak by.
Did 14 pull back out maybe to make room for 5?
There's only 14. Yeah, I guess if you guys are kind of switching, they'll jump in and
Oh, we didn't
Yeah.
actually switch, but
you got switch, but I was going to let you switch. I think the rats. He knows he can't get to you. He sees the flaming dog, so he's going to go over and try to bite the dog.
damn it. My gambit for like reaction attacks failed.
23 is going to hit. Dog, another 5 piercing.
Oh,
Dog
bye.
dead.
Dee.
Dog's dead. All right. Ravona,
Chuck a rock.
a rock at rat 14.
Yeah, I guess the closest one.
That's going to hit, and you crack the little rat skull open, and he falls to the ground. You happy where you're at?
Sure.
Calavar, there's
Okay.
these rats in burning stuff.
Are any of them wounded?
All of them are wounded.
Okay. Object interaction, putting away my sword.
Yeah.
Now, question. So closing the door, is that a full action or what is that? Or can I cast a cantrip and still close the door if I don't move?
Yeah, you can cast cantrip and close the door if you don't move.
Okay. Do any of them look more significantly scorched than the others?
The top one looks very bad.
Okay. I'm going to hold it out on the top one.
Alrighty. Wisdom save. Yeah, a big. Or did we say this does do a big bong, or he only hears it in his head?
The sound is there. It doesn't echo out across the entire area, but
Bong, and he squeaks and falls over. Closing the door.
I am closing the door.
The door closes, and you're effectively out of combat. You hear some squeaking and
Bring the flame back out.
and smell some burning, and yeah, eventually after a minute you don't hear any more squeaking in there.
Mm.
Okay. Once the sounds of the fire and the squeaking have died down, we can reopen the door.
The door opens back up, and it is a mess of smoldering rat flesh and garbage and rubbish, and the smoke kind of pours out into the room.
Calavar will step out of the way to give Galen plenty of room to go check it out.
That's his job today.
Galen, you jumping in there?
Yes, sorry, I forgot that I'm Galen. He
And,
looks around.
Galen goes wading through the rat corpses
Rat
and
shit and dead bodies and
yeah, and he's kicking over stuff and digging around. You got to do a fairly significant search there, Galen.
yeah, because rats collect almost anything.
Yeah, you find 20 gold pieces and 100 silver pieces, and you find a silver necklace in there that you think is worth about 25 gold pieces.
There we go.
Everything else is junk that you don't think is yeah. Ravona has a salve on her, I know, but I think that's a 10-minute thing, isn't it?
I have cure wounds.
Yeah, I could actually do
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind.
cure wounds. Yeah.
I don't, because I can cast Cure Wounds myself. I could Cure Wounds myself, but that burns the last of my spells for the day.
Now, Galen still
as
has
long-
fucking 4, so
As long as people have hit points and want to be out in front, I'm perfectly fine. Kind of falling to the back a little bit for until our next short rest. It's just I am low on tricks.
Counter can do it. We'll send the wizard. Oh, I forgot. We're gonna send the bard.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we'll send the wizard. I can take point.
Galen, it looks like as you dig around, it looks like there was a kind of a rat. It looks like there's some digging in a hole back in this wall. You know, it's large rat size. You think if maybe Shadow could cram his way down through the hole, but you're not sure where it goes or how far down it goes.
Okay,
But
Galen sticks his hand down in there.
nothing bites it, but it looks like that might be an in and out way for the rats to get in. But you're not sure where it might end up at.
So more could come in this way.
You don't know. As you kind of think about the layout, you realize you're probably back at the end of the hallway that you went to, that had kind of we were the one exploring down. So this back wall, you think, is against that hallway. So it probably leads, deeper into the earth, or yeah. You want to take everyone to take 5 minutes as you've just
Yeah,
killed
sure.
rats? Because
Yeah, that's good.
We're
Halfway.
anyway. So cool. All right. So let's take 5 or 5 or 6 or whatever and be back.
Sounds good.
All right. Bye.
I guess no music or anything. Okay. Be right back. And I'm back.
I'm back, although I'm eating something real quick, so. I'm back. And my
Likewise.
face is stuffed, so I'm good.
Kimba is also back.
So who are we waiting on?
Gray, maybe?
I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
I think Gray.
Okay. Trying to get a new screen protector on my new phone. And yeah, it's one of the folds, so it's kind of odd to do.
Ooh, fancy fold.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Cool.
Welcome back.
I think everybody's back.
Sorry, when the wife says, I've brought home brisket for you.
Oh,
Brisket
run and
comes
go get
from
it.
you.
yeah. So Galen is covered with rat blood and guts and rat shit and all kinds of stuff. But he does come back out with a handful of coins and a silver necklace.
And to be on the safe side, he does not have prestidigitation, so never mind, he still smells.
Sure. Yep.
He does hands the rat covered necklace to Ravona. For you.
There you go, Ravona. You got a silver necklace worth 25 gold pieces.
Covered in
It's-
rat
it's-
shit.
Yeah, once you polish it up, it looks, kind of pretty.
You said that necklace was worth like 25?
25.
Okay.
Was Kimba making necklaces out of the other rats? Or flails?
Some flails, maybe.
No, Galen just found a necklace.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
if we are going to short rest or something like that, then Kimba can.
I
we can
wouldn't
do some
short
stuff.
rest in there because that hole, where more rats can get
Yeah.
in.
And I mean, I think we can probably go a little bit further before we need to short rest.
Okay.
I think I'm the only person who's taken any hit point damage.
Talnera, take point.
Okay. You head out. You can go the direction you go.
I'm gonna
Sure.
just stick close to Calavar, or stick close to Talnair for my vision distance.
Gotcha. Yep.
Sorry, guys. I gotta move 2 tokens down, so it's kind of
Oh, I'll take care of Galen. It's fine.
okay.
Go ahead.
And can you just
Oh,
assume that I'm
okay.
sticking close to him because I don't want to move my token all the time.
Yeah.
And
I'm,
do me
I'm
a-
assuming everybody's going to be in line with Talnair unless somebody says otherwise. So
Can we
yeah.
keep the fire back a little bit?
Sure.
Yeah, the fire,
Had dark
fire
vision,
can stay
so
back.
Well, it doesn't disrupt it, it just makes you visible.
yeah, exactly. I don't want to be visible.
Yeah. The cool. So it splits here. Yeah, whichever way you want to go. Looking at the map, it looks like perhaps the altar is this way.
So we do the altar, or we see what's south in case, so we don't have any surprises behind it.
I mean, even if we go south, the altar's behind us. Is
True.
the altar door closed?
The altar door is closed. Is it closed? Should be. Yes.
All right. Then up to you guys. I mean, I know we're definitely going to go in to see the altar. If we want to go south and clear out that first, then
Going south would probably take us back towards the well with the vampire birds. So if the altar is not a dedicated altar to Orcus or something like that, I think we may want to check that out first.
Oh, Shadow's away. But does he want to step up and do that? The door? Sure he does. Is that what you guys are doing?
Is there any risk to him in doing that?
Well, if he takes his time. It takes his time. He checks. There's no traps. It is not locked. So, yep. Somebody popping it open. Down there.
I am muted. My bad.
Oh,
I opened the door. Yes. I was going to step back. I'm assuming Calibur's going to step up, and I was waiting for that to happen. It's like, oh, I'm muted. My son came by
Okay.
yelling. I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's okay.
Open the door. Step in.
Right behind you, but yeah.
Step in.
Yeah, so this looks like kind of a temple. It's got in little alcoves various idols and statues of gods. Anybody who's proficient in religion can give me a religion check. Not really going to know more than you already know, but sure. Yeah,
Doesn't Galen have Jack of all trades to do it?
if he has Jack of all trades, he can give me a religion check.
I need the flame over here. I can't even see.
Oh, sorry. Pink, pink, pink. Yeah, sure. Well, they look like, you're not too familiar with many of them, but they all look to be some sort of gambling or chance type of gods in each of the alcoves. In the northern alcoves, as you kind of look over here, they have uh, indented impressions of a hand in the that looks like where somebody has imprinted their hand on the wall, and then in the middle there is a bowl sitting on an altar.
All right. Would Kimba just know anything about like what would this be used for other than just a regular old altar?
Um, um, no, not with an 8 religion check.
All right.
Uh,
And none of these gods look like anything particularly evil.
correct. Like I said, just this god may have a pair of dice with him, and this god over here, you know, uh, looks like I don't know. Like I said, they all kind of chance or gambling imagery associated with them. Dice, cards, some type of gambling type of thing.
All right. Kimba approaches the bowl,
Mhm.
reaches into his pack, and pulls out his dice set,
Yep.
and and places the dice in the bowl, and
Okay.
walks out.
The dice sit inside the bowl. It gets awful dark there, Kimba. Yeah, like I said, the only other thing is 3 impressions of a hand against the wall.
So Galen walks up,
Uh huh.
and I need a D3. Someone give me a D3, please. Roll 1D3.
Uh huh.
Does it not work?
1. Okay.
The one to the far left
Yep.
puts his hand on it.
Oh, well, I'm surprised that somebody did that. Not really. Roll me a d6, please.
Okay.
A pentagram shows up glowing on the wall.
Hmm.
Oh, do you guys want to take a few minutes and we can start doing some rituals in here? Like detect magic and whatnot? Anybody?
How much time do we have left on the torch at this point?
Torches. Let's see. You've been taking your time kind of doing that. Yeah, it's 5 or 10 minutes, maybe torch wise.
Up to you guys.
Yeah, let's figure it out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, ritual
Sweet.
cast, detect magic.
All right. Pink. Oh, did that not do anything?
It did.
Oh, did you see it? Maybe I just can't see
Yep,
it.
I've seen it.
Interesting.
So obviously the altar is magical. Go figure. Transmutation. Is that correct?
Yes.
Am I reading that correctly?
I think so. Hold on a sec. Yes.
Transmutation.
And like I said, a pentagram is still glowing on this, right above the place where you
Look,
put your palm.
County walks up to this one. Palm up as well.
Talnair's going to this one, the third
Yeah.
one.
Sure.
Okay. Roll me d6.
Fuck, of course it's gonna be a 1.
A skull appears above that one.
I don't like this
Right.
anymore.
Kimba puts his hand over here.
It's lizard hand.
Yeah.
Roll me d6.
Come on, 3 cherries.
That is a skull appears in that one as well, and they briefly fade, and nothing happened.
It's a slot machine.
Try again.
Let's do it.
Galen's up first.
See, all right. So,
One!
Kayla, hold on. So we got a 1 in that slot, and then Kimba, give me another one. All right. And who's going first, second, and third?
It was Galen, Kimba, and then Telnir.
Okay, so you're going across somewhere like that. Okay.
For this time, I figured, yeah.
It flashes briefly, and nothing happened.
Every time you fail, another vampire spawns in the hall outside of us.
Trust our luck, guys.
Did
I don't think Callie
Did
did the
the,
final one just yet.
yeah, Telnir didn't roll yet.
Yeah, we have a 1 and a 6 so far, so this is Talner.
Oh, sorry, 106. Okay. So
Far
yeah,
right,
so
Talner.
Talner, you have Talner
Two.
roll. Oh, sorry. Oh, so yeah.
Galen 1, Kimba 6, Talner 2.
166. Oh, 162. Yeah. Oh, nope. Nothing happens. They fade. They glow a little bit and they fade away.
Shrug my shoulders. Anyone else want to try? And Talner steps back. Talner's bored already.
Uh huh. I mean, it might not even be 3 people who need to do it.
Right. Kimba tells Galen to go ahead and do it again.
All right. Give me D6.
2.
2. And all right.
Right. Then Kimba does his,
All right.
and then Kimba walks over and touches the other one.
Did we get a different symbol when Kimbo crushed it the second time?
Yeah, so the 2 pops up a sword. And the 5, the second one pops up a moon. And the third one pops up the pentagram again. 2, 2, 2, 5, 4. Yeah, it glows briefly and nothing happened.
Well, while they're screwing around with that, Kel's going to look at these statues a little bit more closely and see if there's anything detailed about them, if there's any, plaques or markings or anything like that, or if they're just straight up statues.
Yeah, they're just straight up statues. They're a couple feet. You're not sure as far as value of statues. If you could, carry them up top, they might be worth 100 gold or something for a collector. They're pretty detailed, and but they're made out of not made out of anything particularly fine, just maybe a granite or something.
So the skull, the sword, the pentagram,
Moon.
and the moon, are they displayed anywhere on the statues or on the altar?
No. You did a 162 as well, so one of them popped up a demon as well. I think you've shown a skull, a sword, a pentagram, a moon, and a demon.
All right.
And various combinations.
So Kimba thinks that there's probably just as good of a chance that something bad happens, that something good will happen. And, we should not linger. Let us continue our cleansing.
Didn't you want to cleanse the shrine?
This is not an evil shrine.
Okay. We'll continue on down
Are you
south.
collecting your dice? Or are you leaving them as an offering?
Kim's gonna leave them.
I'm gonna throw a silver piece in.
Oh. Clink, clink. The silver piece, when you throw the silver piece in, you get a compulsion, you get a compulsion to push the hand things. Not an overwhelming compulsion, but just a little nagging in your mind once you drop the silver piece in the bowl to, gosh, maybe I should just try it one more time. I don't know.
Okay, one more time.
You pressing all three of them?
I'll press all three because I have the compulsion.
All right, give me a 3D. Give me a D6, D6, D6. 5, 3, 4. Hold on, let me double check.
The clever zoo appears.
The silver piece vanishes from the bowl.
Oh.
Things glow, and yeah,
But the dice remain.
the dice remain.
Worth a try, shall we, guys?
You didn't hit the minimum ante. You need to try again with platinum.
If I can't tip the odds in my favor, I don't want to.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, this is like the beginning of a gambling problem for the entire party.
All right, you leave the dice in the room and continue on.
Okay.
And they vanish silver piece. And the 4 vampire spawns that have appeared somewhere.
Wait, what? Galen stays. Galen stays. The rest can go.
You're heading down
I
south?
believe it's this way now.
I'm heading wherever the flaming hand goes.
Oh, okay. Flaming hand. Flaming hand. Pink, pink, pink.
So I stopped about here.
Yep.
Elmar, can you see?
Caliphate, dude, he actually reaches and puts his hand on your shoulder before you go any further anyway.
What is it?
I can only see
There's-
it like here, so, or actually
Oh.
here, but
There's blood further down in the hallway.
Yes, you do see some blood with the keen eyes.
okay.
Yeah. Make me a give me a perception check, Calabar. It's good enough. You recognize the blood. It leads to the center of the room and like just kind of cuts off and like it ends abruptly.
So, like, one stone tile's got blood on it, the next one does not.
Correct.
Look up.
Okay, so I kind of wait for Kelvar to give the nod before I move on.
Yeah, you can move forward, just be careful. Be slow. Be quiet. Be like Shadow.
I'll go ahead and take it here and stop.
Okay. Yeah, you notice, like I said, kind of where you're at. You notice that the blood kind of goes just to an edge, and
By the way, your lighting and your dynamic piece on your map there is showing that there's a tile there.
Yeah.
oh,
Presumably, player versus character knowledge. We don't notice that.
you do not. But if you get close, give me a perception down there with advantage. Yeah, you do notice that you think it would be wise to avoid the avoid that area,
The dead center.
the dead center. Yes. Oh,
Oh,
wait,
th-
it's a trap.
that was
But you
not
did-
me.
But yeah, you do poke on it with a, poke on it, and it actually collapses, and it is a pit shaft. If you kind of glance over, it looks like it's 10 feet down.
I don't like that. I mean, it doesn't explain the
and-
blood.
And the yeah, from where you can see, it just looks like it goes down 10 feet. Kelavar, you've got a little larger dark vision. It looks like down at the bottom of that pit, there might be kind of a side chamber.
Okay, I'll share that information with the party.
Okay.
Is there anything around here that we could tie a rope to easily?
Not particularly. You also notice that the blood, it's quite obvious that there's a blood trail. It looks like things have been, maybe bloody things might have been dragged to the pit and thrown in.
It's dragged from the south, so
And it, like I said, if you look down the bottom of the pit, it definitely looks like there's been, blood collected and some bones and whatnot.
Well, Kelavar's a big guy, so he could probably anchor a rope himself if Galen wanted to climb down there and check it out.
okay. Here it goes.
Shadow who can climb the walls, but sure, Galen go down there.
Are we gonna tie a
Actually,
rope
I'm
around
gonna
him?
I'm gonna just kind of shake my head. It's like I'd rather go south because I don't want one of us trapped down there if combat happens.
It's just an offer.
And a very tempted offer, trust me. A tempting offer, trust me.
I can go take a look.
Have at it.
Okay, Shadow, you want to scamper down there? Scampers. Oh, yeah, ignore the trap.
Oh,
It is neat. I like
Um,
that.
Yeah, so you do go down there, Shadow, and there is kind of a side anti-chamber type of thing down as you go to the bottom and you squeeze through. It's only a few feet. It's only a few feet high, but it's and from that little alcovey room, there is another shaft that leads down into the darkness. However, there are iron rungs set into that.
Oh, that's handy.
Yes.
Easy way to clean out the
Okay.
bodies, I guess.
If you want to go down farther, you may, or you can just report what you know.
I'll let him know what I found first, and then go down further if it makes sense.
Okay. He
I mean, if
calls
they
up.
think if it's one of those, all right, we'll come back and deal with it later. I'll come back up. Otherwise, I'll go down a little bit further.
Hey, this thing goes down farther. What do you guys want to do? Shadow calls up.
Yeah, there's-
on the pit.
I say later. I don't like being separated
Yeah.
that much. Especially with the
yeah,
blood.
later. I mean,
Especially with
there's
it being
blood
dragged.
fall.
Yeah, especially with it being dragged from like down here.
All right. Get back up and let's check it out.
Okay. Yes, I gotta hold on. Let me get this on a different layer. There. Now it won't keep triggering. Okay, cool. Yeah, a lot of blood coming from this door. Or not coming from the door, but that's the source of things.
Like if I load in, I'm probably gonna get 50.
Shadow doing his thing.
Yep.
It is
Oh, sorry. Hit the wrong thing. So that torch burned out and we're now using a lantern, right?
Okay, yeah, that's reasonable.
Okay. I think that changes the range that throws, but
Oh, yeah, it might be. Let me give it some more.
Oh, I remember. I
Oops.
just checked that there.
We'll do this. I'll just make it brighter for that. It is, the door is not trapped. It is not locked. But you try to gently kind of see if it's going to squeak open, and it doesn't seem to want to open.
okay. Does it feel like it's barred?
Yeah, make a stealth for me as well, please. Okay, what's this guy? Yeah, you do it fairly quietly, and you just, yeah, it's got some resistance, like down at the base. I think it might be, spiked shut or something from the inside.
Is there enough of a gap underneath the door that we could possibly see the spike?
No.
Darn. Because I don't think I would be able to use Mage Hand to try to pull it without being able to see it.
Yeah. Probably don't have the strength on Mage Hand to do that in general.
How badly do you guys want through this door? Do we want to try and bust it down?
I say we go around. There's no door over to our east. Maybe we may circle around. Same room. Or west, sorry.
Yep, seems far.
You got it.
So you leave the blood-stained hallway and continue this door. Same bit. This is not trapped and it is not locked. Who's opening it?
Town air will.
Okay.
Cool. This thing's open fairly easy. The immediate thing that you noticed across the wall is this is kind of a cavernous room, good 30 feet tall. The immediate thing, you see a huge giant skeleton statue that's standing on kind of a dais. It's about 5 foot tall dais. The skeleton statue is about 10 foot. It's got its hands on us and placed on 2 statues of wolves next to it. Also, there are stairs going down immediately to your left. And a small door to the north.
Any chance the statue looks familiar, or any of the markings on it?
It does not.
So no religious significance, anything like that?
No cyclopean skull or anything like that?
Not that you guys know, just at glancing at the, just looking at the statue.
Does it look dusty or dirty, or does it look like somebody cleans it regularly?
Are you spending some significant time poking around the statue?
Yes, Kimba definitely is.
All right. Give me some perception checks, please, or a perception check. Yeah, it doesn't look like nobody cleans it regularly. It's collected dust and that sort of thing, and yeah. That's what Kimba is able to discern.
Kimba is frustrated. Can't seem to make out anything significant, so he sighs and asks for Kelevar to check it out. Or Galen. Galen.
Galen
has
can.
Galavar, who's ever going over there and spending, a few minutes checking it out, can roll me perceptions.
Galen will, and if we're gonna, how long do you want to be here, guys? Like I can work on detect magic again.
Actually, how long does detect magic last? It lasts 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. Has it been 10 minutes since, or the duration since you used it last?
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
If I was
So-
concentrating on it, which I guess I could if I was scouting.
I mean, we walked
Yeah.
from the other place down here. Has it been 10
Yeah,
minutes?
Nope. You do not.
Okay, anyway,
You do not detect any magic.
okay.
But there's Kelevar's perception. Give me Galen's perception. Galen is poking around, and he says, "Oh, what about this right here in the back and on the south side?" He slides some of the little little things, little stones over, and a little door opening, kind of a secret chamber underneath the dais is
You mean
sliding.
the dark yellow or the dark black spot that we can barely see under the edge of it right now?
What part? Dark black spot? Sorry.
Right there, there's a dark black spot that's peeking out from underneath the edge of the altar.
Oh, that's probably because I put an altar where the marking is. But yeah, it's the the little door slides out here. Like I said, it's 4.5 feet tall, and that looks like it goes back underneath the dais.
Will we have to check that out?
Is Galen poking his head in there?
Of course.
Galen crouches down and goes into the inside of there, and bonk, pink, pink, pink. This is an odd combat because Galen is in there right now. So
So Galen's down low, or I missed it, I guess.
Galen is in this. Galen is inside this little chamber here, and there are 3 quite large leeches that fall down
Okay.
on top of him. So
Shame. Flaming hands.
we'll do this. We'll do this. And we'll do this. However, being the quick elf that he is, he can react to that or go burst or do whatever.
So this large leech is on him.
They fall down next, since none of them get to attack, then
Can he crawl back
they
out?
fall. They fall, and he can do a disengage.
Yeah, he's gonna do disengage. Get back out.
Okay. Disengages, gets back out. These leeches are very slow, but they start leeching toward the little secret door entrance.
Okay.
As they do that. Yeah. You can either steal back up the secret door, or you can see if they come out, and we'll put other people in combat.
Galen's gonna let them come out.
All right. Galen screams like a little girl because a bunch of leeches fell out on him.
They're
Everybody-
icky.
Everybody hold out where you're at.
Sorry.
We'll do this. Bink. Grouping it. Sending. Kimba, you see very slow leeches leeching across the floor toward you, going.
All right, Kimba is going to back up to this corner here and cast. Since they're very slow, I bet their deck sucks. I hope so.
Surprisingly, they made these leeches have pretty decent decks, but anyway.
Hmm.
I'm sure they're fine.
They're probably good at squirming around a lot, just not very quick.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Sacred Flame on the first leech to come out.
Dex.
Yep.
Yeah, you
We're playing solid.
call down Holy Flame on him,
I thought they were
and it's not as bad as Salt, but he seems to not appreciate that. Galen.
Firebolt.
Firebolt it is. Yep.
He's actually going to step down over here.
All right. Down there.
Going to step up. Close by. Apparently he's playing tank now. And Booming Blade.
Booming Blade away.
Oh, no advantage, sorry.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
And then the damage for Booming Blade is...
Only if they move, though, correct?
Oh, you're right. I'm going to move on this one, right? I'm sorry. I'm so used to higher level Booming Blade.
Okay. Kelvar.
Well, if Talner's standing there, I need to move up, but I need to verify with real quick what exactly the details are on my interception. So 1 sec. Okay, so it's when a creature you see hits a target other than you within 5 feet of you. So I can stand behind Talner, and if they attack him, I still can intercept.
Sounds reasonable. Gotcha.
I'm going to move up to where I am within 5 feet of Talner, and then I am going to attempt to toll the dead on the first leech.
Okay. He actually gets to save on that. Okay, sorry. Yep. It's a bong, and that leech shrivels away into a dried up husk of a leech. Yeah, this leech just barely. Well, actually, he can't. Well, yeah, because these are leeches. He will move into that leech's space, but this leech. Telnair, you think that maybe you could have easily just evaded the leech but you got close enough that he can get a leech attack at you.
Okay.
But he misses. Ramona.
Just stone.
Stone the leech has got his head sticking out of the thing.
Nope.
That misses.
Oh well.
Shadow.
Stay.
I'll throw a dart.
Dart it is. These poor leeches just being leeches. That's going to hit. Do that. Oh, and you get your sneak attack. Wow.
Oof,
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, so
Yes, that dart was made of salt.
that is a salty dart. It definitely did not like that.
Oh, yeah.
Kimba. Sorry, Kimba.
Kimba is going to Sacred Flame that first leech.
Sacred Flame for 1 point. All right. Down there,
Booming Blade again.
booming blade. Yeah, booming blade. That hit, and you boom that leech into a pulp of goo. Kiloar.
I'm assuming I cannot see that one yet.
Correct.
So I'm going to hold an action to, since we've already seen 2 come out, I'm presuming more will come out. I'm going to Toll the Dead the first leech that comes out.
Okay. Go ahead and toll the dead. He gets a wisdom save, and he does not.
Man, if only he'd been damaged, that would have been awesome.
Yeah. He's damaged now. He will try to leech on to Talnair. And he does not. Ramona. There's another leech
darn
that
him.
sticks his
Try
head
another
out.
rock at it.
Another rock.
Sure.
You can rock. Yeah. Another one.
Bounce right off.
I know your pain.
Yeah. Shadow. Shadow's got his sneak attacks, though.
All right, dart him again.
Dart him again. It's gonna miss. Flame burns brightly. Kimba.
Let's go 3 for 3.
Yeah. Your god is
Wisdom save.
showing his power now.
Oh yeah, you did a wisdom save instead
Oh,
of
did
the
I?
dex.
Oh man. Okay. Well, there you go. Hold on a
I mean,
second.
it rolled a 3, so it would have.
Yeah. Well, that's true. We rolled a 3, so yeah, it wouldn't have made it. Cool. Galen.
Firebolt. I was gonna say I only seen 3. They were a lot
Yep.
bigger in person. Firebolt.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
So wait, Doc's character went underground where a bunch of bugs attacked him.
Yeah.
And came out screaming.
Kinda.
Deus.
And we'll go ahead and
Booming blade him.
regular rapier. That makes a difference.
Oh,
They're
okay.
not gonna
Sure.
move.
That's true. I don't think that's gonna hit the leech. Yes, it does. All right. That doesn't kill him. He's still standing. Or slugging or leeching. He's not
doing
really
the worm.
standing. Yeah. Total dead to wisdom save. Man, like leeches are not saving. He has one last attempt to drain blood. Fails miserably. Ramona, you gonna stone him?
Yeah, why not?
Put him out of his misery?
He...
No, you're not. He's still bouncing off the thing. Shadow's gonna put him out of his misery. Well placed dart. All he wants to do is just suck some
You're
blood.
just
Can
hungry.
you just step on him or something? I mean,
Yeah, Caliber, go.
It's a pretty big leech.
Hmm.
You know, like 1.5 maybe. Shadow, roll a hit. All you gotta do is hit this guy. But if nobody hits him, then I want to get one more attack on down there. Oh, damn it. Okay. You pierced the dart all the way through the leech, and now Galen has a little bit of a leech slime on him as well. But
he didn't get a sneak attack.
Okay, he shrugs. He goes back under it. Looks back around.
Give me a perception check with advantage, please,
Sure.
Galen. Yeah. So there is another secret door that slides underneath that, and there's a little dynamic. Map-wise, it looks a little different, but we're going to do it this way. You're underground, but you're passing underneath this wall.
Okay. Telling her tells Galen to yell like a little girl if he sees anything.
Sweet. You continue on, and you are on the back side of this secret door, so you're able to open that up, and you find yourself in a large room with. Darn it! Hold on a sec. I just lost my place, and I scrolled too far. A lot of pillars in that, and. Sorry, on the map. Three large rows of pillars. From what you can see, just kind of poking your head out there, it slants up. It slants up, so you come into this room off of at the floor level, and you see two glowing, big, gigantic bowls that have kind of a magical flame. Well, you assume it's magical flame. It's green flame to the south.
Okay, he's gonna crawl back and report.
Okay. That is the report.
So we have four options: down the stairs, through the door back over here that we passed with the blood, or the big area over here that looks like a good boss fight area.
Yeah, you still got vampire birds and.
Yep.
I know, choices.
Well, the secret room seems like a good choice, depending on what's in it. Yeah, Door to the North would be worth checking out too.
I almost vote to go back and the door with the blood. That's the biggest danger right now, in my opinion.
But it was spiked, so we're gonna have to bust it down.
You don't think he can do that? Okay.
I get advantage. After we get a long rest, I guarantee I can break it down.
Yeah, whichever. I don't care. I got stuff on all of them.
We haven't actually taken a long rest since we entered here yet.
Nope. Actually, honestly, we still got one more short rest today too, probably.
Okay. Because depending on how long we've been down here, a long rest might make actually sense. But let's find somewhere safer than here if that's what we're going to do.
The shrine.
So it was noon last time we checked the time, and we've done 2 rituals and some exploration, so it's probably been at least an hour since then. So it's probably only like early afternoon.
Oh, then we got time. All right.
So
I'll go whichever.
Speaking out of character and meta, it's probably like one more fight, and then we take a short rest, and then a couple fights before we get our long rest, assuming standard pacing.
Right.
My vote's still the blood room, break down the door. Or the fucking vampire birds.
We think they're up. Do we think they're up north?
I believe they're just north of us.
Oh, you can go check out the door.
Check this door here.
Go ahead and listen to it or something. See if there's any noise.
Keep it rocking.
Deadly quiet. Shadow, are you doing your thing? You taking your time?
Yeah.
Yep, it's not locked. It is not trapped. You kick it open, and it goes to nowhere.
Really?
Yep.
Hmm.
Looks like it was initially trying to be carved out to something, but
Possibly a safe place.
give me give me just a straight up like intelligence check.
What are you looking for?
Well, I'm looking for if anybody has like nobody's really spent significant time down in dungeons and how things are carved out and stuff like that.
It's like a dungeoneering, but that's not even a thing in 5e.
Yeah, dungeoneering, but
I think it would be survival.
If only
Yeah.
the dwarf.
yeah, if you had a dwarf, it'd mean something.
Galen's jack of all trades.
Shadow, that you see the collapse thing, and it's hard to tell, but with all the traveling around, but it might be the backside of that collapsed room that you guys went into real quick and came out of. So looks like it might have joined up to that room at some point, but you think you're kind of working out the pacing in your head. And let's see, we came from the north, we looped around, and so might have been part of that. At that room at some point.
Oh, I'll buy that.
But yeah, it doesn't go anywhere. Unless somebody wants to try to tunnel through it or something. But Kelvar says no, he's heading back.
Yep.
Okay.
Keller's tired of waiting on y'all. So we can either go north or we can force our way through to the south.
Nothing in Project B has been used.
If somebody wants to lend a hand, I'm game to try forcing the door to the south.
I don't have the strength for that.
Somebody have guidance or something?
That's actually what I was trolling for. Yes, was somebody to give me guidance.
Oh, that would makes sense.
Maybe sing a happy song about how amazing I am at knocking doors down.
Oh, I guess I am. Yeah, I don't even know what he has for his fucking music. He has cutting words.
Yeah, he's got bardic inspiration.
Kimba does not sing.
Let's go ahead and give him bardic inspiration in case he needs it.
Great.
Any guidance should be enough.
Yeah.
And you can always use bardic
Yeah.
inspiration so on the other side if he doesn't need it.
Yeah, give me a strength.
Is that a strength or an athletics?
Give me a strength check. So that is a strength check. So yeah.
Okay, 1 second. Gotta check powerful build because I think that gives me advantage on strength.
Yeah, go ahead and go ahead and roll an advantage just for anyway. Yeah, no problem.
Plus guidance.
With the guidance, you crash the door. As soon as you crash into it, you hear a loud scream, and you see in the south of the room a gentleman with a shield in front of him, just screaming fanatically as you smash in. Ah, 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 ah.
Can we move in, or
And he continues to do so.
I'm moving in and stopping and kind of holding up because, well, A, Talnair is taking point on everything now, and B, there's bloody skeletons and bodies in here.
Yes, there are bloody skeletons and some bodies in there. And he continues to scream a little bit or quite a bit, and realizes you're not coming to stab him. And
Wait, we're not?
Well, maybe you are, but he continues to scream. What are you doing?
He looked scared. Like,
Do we have like a calm emotions or something somewhere amongst the party? His eyes are tripped out.
Yeah.
Too much skooma.
Gallon
Yeah.
kind of steps up
Probably get
and steps in and tries to talk to him.
Okay.
what?
Galen's like,
Uh,
calm down, buddy. It's okay. It's okay.
roll me persuasion. Sweet. He stops his screaming, but with that he stares at you blankly. Yeah.
Just Galen's like, okay. Why are you in a room with a lot of blood and skeletons? Question 1.
Well, those were my adventuring party members.
How do you see it take us through?
What's left of them?
what got to them?
Does he seem honest and straightforward on this, or does he seem like he ate them?
Give me an insight. Well, he seems fairly honest. Yeah.
So it's not like he's got like a femur hanging out of his mouth or anything.
Not currently, no. Not currently.
I'm motioning Kimba to take a look at the bones. Maybe he can figure out what happened to him. Kind of like
give me
Kimba over here and point at the bones.
Sure, give me a medicine check. Kimba.
If he does, I mean.
If you have
Let's
medicine.
see.
Oh.
Yep.
There are chunks of flesh and stuff that look like they may have been kind of torn off and, possibly eaten. So.
Kim understands. Kim asked the man if they were dead before he ate them.
Just straight up dead before he ate them?
Yep.
Okay. Wow. He says, "Well, eat them. Why would I?" And he stumbles and Kimba's calming lizard eyes. Then his head sort of drops in acceptance. Yeah, they were dead already. I didn't know how to make it out of here. I didn't have anything to survive on. And he starts going on and on about how he's been trapped here for weeks now. He's not sure how long, and they were already dead, and he goes on and on about why he had to eat his companions.
Kimba says, "I understand," and he walks over and puts a supportive hand on the man's shoulder.
Hold up. The lizard understands. I don't like this.
This is just a rehash of that how humans and lizard folks meme, isn't it?
Yeah. You reach over to touch him on his shoulder, and he seems like he's going to scream, but he's surprised at your understanding, and he does not scream hysterically, and he looks up at Kimba's eyes like he doesn't expect the understanding that he's been offered.
Kimba asks, "What did kill them?"
He says it was this terrible demon thing. It had kind of a rotting flesh to it, and it was down some stairs. And he says, I was just able to drag him up and drag their bodies back up here. But I didn't think I could make it out of this place alive, so I've locked myself in here. And he says, I have tried to get rid of some of the. It's been quite a mess in here, as you can see, and I've tried to get rid of some. There's a pit just north of here that I've been able to dispose of some of the excess.
Do we believe this guy?
Does he know Lem?
Does he know Lem? No.
Because specifically not mentioning Tallulah or Tallulah or whatever to see if he was
No.
part of their party.
He does not. But he does talk. He says, yeah, there was a kind of a skeletal demon dog with rotting flesh. It started to, yeah, it was horrible.
And it was down the stairs.
It was down the stairs. I'm not going down the stairs.
The way it
Stairs,
is
well,
there.
same
So-
difference.
I'm thinking two things. One, we can give him the map and mark where how to get out on the little hand-drawn map. We already explored everywhere the map has written down. Or two, give him directions to the vampire bird room.
He looks up at Kimba. Can you get me out of here?
Yeah, Kimba gives him directions on how to get out safely. The way that we've already cleared.
You guys realize that he's going to get eaten by
no.
spiders.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. He's gonna get eaten by spiders. Is there any chance that we want to, knowing that there's a significant threat ahead, is there any chance that we want to backtrack, get a long rest camping outside, and then come back in to tackle the demon dog thing?
We could give him a rusty short sword.
I swear, the chief is for making.
You look around and there are some spears, some longbows, a couple of suits of leather armor, holy symbol.
The leather armor is
there's-
in good shape.
Yeah, they're decent. They're decent sets of leather armor.
A holy symbol of what?
A holy symbol of goodliness. I'll have gods next time.
Does
It's a
he
holy
have
symbol
any
of
holy
goody,
symbols on
holy
him?
symbol of goody, goodness of goodness.
Kimba cares Orcus and not Orcus.
Not Orcus, correct. Let's see. What is? He says his name is Gelvar, and Gelvar is not carrying a holy symbol. No. Gelvar is carrying he has a chain shirt on and his shield covering him, and he has a long sword, and he does have a long bow strapped to him as well.
I don't think
So
it's
do
a bad
we
idea
wanna
to escort
backtrack
him.
out?
Yeah, I kind of like that. Backtrack out with them and camp outside. If we're already going that far out anyway, might as well camp outside. Come back in the next day. How long has he been in here?
He doesn't know. He thinks 3 weeks.
So honestly, and information he has that's useful isn't going to change in one day if it hasn't changed in 3 weeks.
Right. I agree.
And Scatter, I just dropped you a note on Slack with. To be fair, it's somebody's interpretation in another campaign, but
okay.
it supposedly covers most of the Lost Land stuff. And
Gotcha.
so,
Awful.
Will
but
do.
yeah, basically they just support everything.
So, any objections to leading Gelver out of here and long resting outside?
Are we going back to the camp to long rest, or are we just camping out in the woods where stuff can come out if you're in Nibbles?
You know, that camp wasn't far away.
It was not.
Yeah.
And those folks might be able to take Gelver back to town or something like that. You know, make sure we don't just loose him in the woods.
Yeah, just as an aside, I would recommend Archelius, Ceres, or Arn for gods of goodly goodness.
All right.
But yeah, we could take him out and take him back to camp.
All right, so Arn for goody good, aren't for evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arn is a lesser power, Sun Lord, lesser god of the sun, sun healing, good sphere, good line arcanist, and celestials. Whereas Ceres is the revered mother, goddess of midwives, goddess of healing, mercy, etc.
All right.
Yes, this is Arn, not Art.
So,
Uh,
Kel is going to whisper to the other party members, I don't feel comfortable sleeping around him.
there was a cage at the camp.
There were cages
I
in
would
the
just-
camp. Yeah.
I thought we disassembled those and took those back for scrap for.
That's true.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Is that the plan?
Sure. Yeah.
I'll do it with that.
All right.
Fine by me.
Nobody has to. Just one person. Let's see. Yeah, it's a pretty straight shot. Everybody knows
If
you want
you
to go
want to
back
head all
that
the
way.
way out,
Give
do we
me
want
a.
to short rest before we go?
You're saying you want to get a short rest before we go?
If we're going to be heading out and we're potentially going to run into fights and stuff, and our intentions are not to do any more adventuring, but just to leave here and then go to camp, I'd rather kind of, short rest here.
Yeah, but we kind of broke the door.
Oh, true. We did. Okay. Let's go.
All right. So I'm going to move Kelevar the way you guys are going to go back. Just backtrack, correct?
Yeah.
Basically. All right. So Kelevar.
Keeping in mind that Talnair is in front of me.
Yeah, make me a. All right, so everybody make me perception checks at disadvantage, please. Do, 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 do. 2, 3. Ooh, close. Okay, that was everybody for that. You continue around here. You continue back up through here. There was the rat room. You continue back up north. Blah, 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 blah. Everybody make me perception checks with disadvantage, please. Ooh, okay, hold on a second. Kelevar, on your way. I will just scooch everybody back up there. Pink. Pink.
At a 20 on a disadvantage, and somebody else still beat me.
Your god is a puny god.
Lizard hiss. Lizard hiss.
And Kelevar is with you now.
And hopefully
Okie doke. So everybody's kind of in that area. Just so you know, right down here is a crossroads, and that way is the vampire bats. That way is to the west is back to the main room. To the east is vampire bats. But you get to this corner, and Kelevar, as you go past the corner, you catch coming back this way that you didn't notice going the other way. It looks to be kind of an indention in the north wall there. It looks like maybe some kind of hidden lever that you could pull.
Well, Kelevar's not really a dungeoneering type person like that, so he's going to leave the mechanical stuff to people like Shadow.
Okay.
So that he'll point it out.
Yes, as he points it out, and everybody goes, "Oh, yeah, that is odd right there."
Take a closer look.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, it's definitely a secret door. You don't see any traps on it or anything like that. But yeah, if you pull it, you think something will happen.
It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a pit trap underneath us.
Yeah, something like that.
You go into the pull.
Yep.
And hold on
The,
to the lever.
the door slides back. Hold on a second. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Cool. And then it, as you see down a short hallway, you are on kind of a backside of what you assume to be a door of some type that looks like you could open up rather easily.
All right, let's take a closer look.
All right, give me perception.
Sorry, still had disadvantage on.
That's fine. Yeah, you take a listen and you hear some humanoid, some common speak, a little more guttural common speak, but it's too faint to
Well,
understand what's going on. But you think if you're hearing it even a little bit through this door, then there's probably a significant presence of things that speak common in the next room.
Hmm.
Can we tell what they're saying?
Not with that roll, no.
Do we want to go say hi?
It might be worth checking out.
Gelvar, or Gelver, is tugging at Kimba. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Oh, Kimba needs light, doesn't he? All right, there you go. Pink. As a matter of fact, Gelver is, basically tugging it, has his hands tugging at Kimba's robe the entire time. Do you have robes on, Kimba?
Well,
Do you have them?
Tugging at his tail.
Tugging at
Yeah,
his tail.
robes.
Yeah, there you go. He's-
maybe we just, mark it as and remember it and check it out when we come back.
Oh,
If
yeah.
we want to come back.
But the people may not be there when we come back.
Right. Kimba is especially interested at this because,
Evil.
hearing that more guttural stuff like that, he thinks of, the goblins and goblinoids that held the castle and were servants of Orcus.
Yeah, but why were they speaking common?
Yeah. Kelliver's also gonna kind of growl at Gelver to hush, be quiet.
Gelver's eyes go wide, and he whimpers a little bit.
And just in case you wanted it, evidently he is not very intimidating.
Yeah, he's whimpering, but he's
Well,
you know.
we're going to do the usual breach tactics.
Lead the way.
Door to the north, I assume.
I'll stay 5 feet behind you.
All right,
I'll have my rock ready.
all right. Who's doing? So you're clicking the thing and sliding the door.
Sure.
You click the thing and slide the door, and you see a room full of what looks to be similar bandits that you fought earlier when you first came into the room. But not kind of like the ones up top, but similar. And you also see a few orcs mixed in the group. They were hanging out and doing bandity stuff, playing some cards and stuff, but they turn their attention toward you.
Did anyone else just silently say fuck, or is it just me?
And
It's fine. You killed us all.
Can we re-click the door closed?
you may very well be able to. Let's see. We'll get everybody in there.
No, everybody don't want to be in there.
I think I got everybody. 12. What did you roll?
Other than a
before?
3, but not great.
A 3. All right. So
Oh,
does it
no,
have you at a
horrible
12?
roll for us.
Log and
Holy fuck, that's a lot of 19s.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're really quick.
Um,
3 of them rolled the same. Okay.
Oh, hopefully your blade singing is up for the task.
We'll check in this way. You can just go.
I don't hear anything.
Did we lose Scatter?
I think we may have.
Oh,
He's still
sorry.
on Discord. Just
Sorry. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Okay. Yeah, door slid open. A bunch of dudes. The guy is sitting in a chair, and he says, "Get him, boys. We got some intruders." Kind of casual about the whole thing, and he throws 2 daggers your direction, both at quite a range, and they miss.
Is he dex based? Because you did melee attacks rather than ranged attacks on that.
Oh, he is dex based, but
Okay, so then it's a wash.
they're disadvantaged. It's not gonna hit. The orc will he will javelin your direction. I think that's a disadvantage too. So maybe he'll move. I'll move a little bit and huck his javelin at you. Is 18 hit?
18 ties.
9 piercing. And
Can you javelin?
That's a pretty hard hit.
Well, hold up.
Did you?
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
shield it.
Okay, you're shooting there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shield it.
all right, so he misses. The bandit 3. He reaches for his crossbow and he moves back here and he will shoot at you. Now you have a shield, so nothing's going to hit you. Bandit 10 is a little surprised, but he moves away as well. And he shoots at you and misses. Gelver lets out a terrible scream and crouches down and covers himself with his shield and continues to scream. This
Oh.
bandit
3 minutes and 20 seconds.
will move here and miss. And this bandit will he will critically hit you for 6 piercing.
Do you want to do the interception or not? Or can you?
Yeah, I can burn a reaction for that. Like I said, I only get 1 reaction, so if you think 6 is the worst you're going to take in this, then I will do
They
it.
have to crit to hit me.
Okay.
Oh.
So that is within 5 feet, reduces it by d10 plus 2. So I reduced it by 8.
You take nothing. And that bandit misses. Okay. A lot of bandits. But where are you down there?
I'm going to activate my blade song. Which is a
You're singing songies. Okay.
blade song.
Dancing, right?
Are you
Bonus
dancing
action.
around?
Bonus action.
All right. What's that do for you?
Adds intelligence to my armor class.
Wow. Okay.
And increases your move by 10.
And increase my move by 10.
It's pretty hot.
And let's take a look here. I will go ahead and step up there. And a booming blade.
All right. Boom him.
Sorry, I hit it twice. My bad.
That's okay. First one
17.
hit. Yep.
For
Yep.
4.
All righty.
And what kind of weapons does that orc have?
He has a great axe and a javelin. Does that mean something?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I want to actually go ahead and move back and provoke an attack of opportunity on him or not.
Well, he had a javelin in his hand last, I thought.
Yeah, this guy threw a javelin at you. Yeah, this guy has not done anything.
Oh. So does he actually have a weapon in his hands right now, or is he still unarmed?
He has weapons at the ready.
I'm going to go ahead and move back.
Okay. There's a great axe. It's 18 hit.
Matches.
Don't you have your but you have your
Oh,
dancey thing?
My
on.
bad. Is it turned on? Turn it on real quick. Down there. My bad. With the dance, it was 18s.
With a dance, it's 18.
Yeah, I had to use the shield last time anyway, so it wouldn't have made a difference. With the
Okay.
dance, it's 18.
And the shield lasts until the
Beginning of my
start
turn.
of your turn.
Yep.
Yeah, so,
So it's back
this is
down.
going to hit. Do you want to shield it again or not?
Yeah, I'll shield it again.
Okay, he misses you. Cool. Shadow.
All right. This one that has the red dot. What happened to
him?
him?
With, out of curiosity?
His
Great axe. Okay, great axe.
great axe. Yep.
Okay.
This guy, red dot, no longer has a javelin.
Oh, okay.
It has been thrown.
Who had the crossbow that hit?
All the bandits have out crossbows.
Okay. Well, let's shoot a short bow at this guy.
Okay. That's going to hit. For 5 damage on that guy. All right. These orcs. They're not going to engage yet. He'll throw his javelin before he does anything. 22.
To me, misses.
Man. All right. Then he will run your direction. This one has his great axe out. Will run your direction.
Takes a D8
and
damage.
try to- What's that?
Takes a
Oh,
D8
takes
damage.
D8 damage. All right. Roll me D8. I think he's going to live through it, but
5.
he hits with the crit. Oh, ouch.
Fuck. I'm down.
He maxed out on that. Sorry. Yeah, he orcs you. And you all see Telnair fall.
Wait, you're down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Critted with a, and
Great
then roll
axe.
max damage. Then roll max damage on his great axe. Yeah. Bandit 5. Crossbow on the one he can see, which is Kalavar. Galen.
That's you, Billy.
Oh, right.
I see you clicking around in your stream. I was like, oh yeah, he forgot.
Give me 1 second. Sorry, I wasn't ready for that.
Wasn't ready for a 25 crit for 25 damage.
Yeah. Could
No,
any,
whatever it is.
curiosity. I think isn't Kelevar have the highest? Who has the highest AC or hit points? Would anyone of us survive that?
At max I have 26,
Yeah.
So you would have. Good job. I mean, whew.
but at the moment I'm at 11. So a bunch of guys with crossbows tells me grab your body, pull it out, and close the door, and then run.
He's just gonna do a firebolt at this orc right there,
The orc that's next to you is hurt.
or that
Just
one. I was
saying.
just thinking that one right there.
Okay. All right.
My bad.
18 hits, and the firebolt is what it needed to drop that orc as it slammed his chest. Are you happy with where you're at, or are you moving?
He,
Or are you
as a bonus action, gonna give.
bonus action healing word?
Does he have healing words?
I don't know.
I don't think he does. Is a Bardic Inspiration bonus?
Yeah, yeah.
Bardic Inspiration.
Oh yeah, Mark. Yeah, that's right. Kimba does heal for
Huh?
max heal.
That works.
Yeah, Bardic Inspiration. Who are you throwing?
Onto Kelevar.
All right. You were so inspired.
Tra la la. I'm
And you can
inspired to die.
use that to reduce damage, attacks, and things like that against the enemy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with like Bardic Inspiration, so I'm not played around with it.
Yeah, I think you can do it. You can do it for saving throws to hit. The creature can wait until after I roll a d20. Creatures.
Makes an attack roll, ability check, or a damage roll. You can reduce it because of his cutting words and regular Bardic
Oh,
Inspiration.
he's got cutting words. Ah, okay.
Yeah,
I got you.
yeah.
All right. So he's got special shit. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Ramona.
Moving. Cast Cure Wounds on Kelevar.
All righty.
Ooh, shiny.
And
Cast,
damn.
cast at a higher level. Okay.
okay,
Move up.
and move back.
Wow, that actually did a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Move up. Yeah. Kalavar, you're up.
Bonus action. I'm going to cast my other spell. I'm going to use Shield of Faith myself, since evidently I'm going to have to step up and deal with this.
All righty.
So, +2 AC and concentration checks, which I guarantee I will forget to do. So, somebody
Sure.
please remind me every time I take damage to concentrate.
I got a token status. It will put you concentrating. There you go.
Oh, sweet. I am going to step up to Talnair. And can I grab him and pull him back?
Yeah. Give me an
Grab
athletics
perception.
check, I guess. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so I'm assuming I can move, since I used 5 feet of movement to get up to him. Dragging him, I'm assuming I could only move at half speed, so I can drag him back, what, 10?
That sounds good. Sure.
Okay. So that would put him 5.
You're
I'm
like,
actually moving back to where Shadow was, and I'll be putting him, yep, right about there.
okay.
This way, Kimba doesn't have to go quite as far. If somebody could actually, mage hand the lever to close that door or whatever, that would be great.
Let's see. The sleeping bag lays there in wait. Kimba.
Sleeping bag mimics.
Sleeping bag.
Yeah, Kim is going to roll up and cast a second level Cure Wounds on Talnair.
All right.
Since he's at 0, it does an automatic 22 healing.
Wow. Awesome.
Pretty sweet.
There you go.
You slap him on the head and say you're blessed or something, because isn't that like max hit points for you?
Yeah.
Like, wake up.
It is. 20 is my hit points.
Cool. You happy where you're at, Kimba? Is everybody in line for the lightning bolt?
Well, I don't have any bonus actions really that I can do right now. Yeah, Kimba's happy where he's at.
Okay. The little bandit captain hops up on his chair and stands on his chair. Don't just stand there, fellas. Get him! And he. He's not even in dagger range. He will let his fellas get you. This orc. Bink, bink, bink. He will come charging in. Does he have? Yes, he does. Yeah, Talnair, you're at least the easy one, so he's gonna swing at you. I think you're still down, so it's advantage, but he doesn't get. Oh man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, 15 plus 8. Did he max out? He maxed out on that damage again. Sorry. Oh, okay. You're gonna intercept him with that? Wait.
Dude, unless I save it, I wouldn't save it.
It's too late.
Yeah, you're just like you're feeling great. You're feeling awesome down there. You're like, man, I feel like I'm getting back in there, and then the orc just clobbers you across the head again, and you fall on the ground. These bandits, I'm gonna give everybody some cover here. Shadow and Kelevar. So this one will go against Shadow. Let's say -2. Yikes.
Yeah, that'll get me.
These guys are only good for 6 damage. Same thing, -2. 15?
Get warm. Stone cold.
Oh,
For me?
Yeah,
Shadow.
Shadow.
Shadow 15, yep.
We'll divide it up. 1 and 2, it'll be Shadow. Yeah, so Shadow.
Okay. Another what?
Another 3.
3. Okay.
Gelvar screams and hides, and yeah.
At least he's not stabbing people in the back.
1 to 2. Oh, sorry, Shadow. Same thing. -2, 14 misses,
Misses.
and same thing. This is on Kelevar. 17
Yes.
misses, and this is on Shadow. 17.
That'll hit.
6 piercing.
Ouch.
Talnair, death save, please.
Right. Saved around here somewhere. There it is.
It's a save.
Damn, so close to standing back up too.
Shadow.
All right. This guy's not in melee, is he?
He was
Yeah, he attacked me.
kind of. Yeah, he's not really in melee with you. No.
Okay.
He's. You're not going to get a sneak on him because nobody's effectively in melee with him right now. Because
Yeah, but I get steady aim.
Yeah. Oh well, if you study aim, then you get advantage. You get sneak. So yeah,
Okay. I'm going to send an arrow up his nose.
as long as you're not moving. Yep. That hit. You get your sneak.
And sneak was awful.
Yeah, but you do sink an arrow into him. Not quite up his nose though.
And I am going to back up.
I think steady aim takes your. What's steady aim do? Is that a bonus for you?
As a bonus action, you give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn.
All right,
Okay,
so
yeah, speed is 0, right?
Okay, speed is 0. Okay. This orc comes up and it attacks the big guy. Kelv. There we go with his great axe. 23.
That would be a hit.
Yeah, these guys are rolling really well. 11. Now I'm giving these guys -5 to hit.
Kel is moving fairly profusely at this point.
Not as bad as
Yeah,
Templar.
so is Shadow.
Yep.
If only somebody had a demon dog or something.
She's probably out of uses of it since we haven't short rested in a while.
Light
Yep,
crossbow.
I used both.
-5 on Kelevar, so
That'd be a miss.
yes. Galen.
He's gonna step up.
And pull down their back and out.
I was gonna touch. I was gonna heal you.
Oh, okay, sure. I mean, we don't have enough hit points and healing to be able to handle soaking all of this crossbow damage. We need to break LOS. But okay, yeah, I'll take heals. I like heals.
He could heal and then jump behind
Sure.
the thing himself.
So take a look here. Is it on here?
I got to keep remembering to click away from my hit point box after I click the down arrows on it, because otherwise it doesn't update it on the screen.
Yeah, or enter.
6 for you.
6-2 Calvert,
I feel like a yo-yo.
and he falls back.
All right. You can fall back farther if you want, or whichever.
I'm thinking right there.
All right. Ravona.
I'll try scorching rays on these two. I think. Let's see. I have 3 hits. 3 rays.
Cool.
Yeah, one of them would miss, I think.
So yeah, so the first one. So you end up killing this guy, and the 23 and the 20 hit, and I don't think the 11 hits. It does not. So yes, yes, I will say that the both hit the one that's hurt and kills him.
Okay.
So what to move?
Yeah. Time to run, guys.
There is a door here. You know, there's a door there, and there is also a door there. So, Kelevar.
Which the
Okay. So the guy in front of me is how badly wounded?
The guy in front of you is no badly wounded.
And then where was the lever for the door? Was it next to him? Is it past him?
Yeah, it's past him. It's on this door area. But yeah, you can stay engaged in combat if you so desire and lever that door.
I am
Just
definitely.
take your action.
I am definitely doing that.
All right. Let's see. Where's my? You get to the other side of that guy and lever the door, and it slides closed. And that's your action. I mean, you have other movement, but if you move out of this guy's, you could drop back if you want, but he's going to get an attack of opportunity on you.
As long as I stay within range of him, he won't though. So I can
Right,
actually move
right.
back to the other side of him.
You can move back to the other side of him. Yes. You're just
Okay.
dancing around.
Dancing around him.
The sleeping bag waits for its attack of opportunity. Kimba.
Kimba can't see.
Oh, that's right. Kimba is plunged into darkness.
Did
All right,
somebody bring the
anyway,
torch up into the room?
The torch. That's where the torch was moved.
You're moving
We'll
the
say
torch.
the torch. Well, I'll be generous. The torch is there. Kimba, you can see.
All right. So the door's been shut.
Which is only going to buy us around.
All right. As a
Did the door swing into the room or into the corridor?
Slid
Okay.
into this side of the wall.
So we can't spike it.
Unless we can like somehow jam something to keep it from sliding.
Potentially, but we also still have a hostile here who's going to interfere with any activities on that front.
Yeah, we got to
You
take
have a
him down.
wizard's dead body. You can I'm gonna jam in there. I'm just throwing it out there.
you have Gelver. He's down there. You can jam him in there, can't you?
Galen volunteers.
Uh-huh.
all right. So part of my cleric domain is that I can cast Spare the Dying as a bonus action,
Yeah.
which I will use on Talnair.
You don't have
And
any
then
second levels to bring him back up?
Can I jump over his body?
Yeah, you can move through him. I don't have any problem
All right.
with that.
Step on me.
I will
fuck.
jump over his body, and I don't want to take any chances. So a couple of sessions ago, you gave me a point of inspiration.
Oh, okay, yeah, I did. Sure, yes, that's
Can-
right.
can-
Because you said something funny like it's her time or something. Yes.
Yeah, with the spices
with the
or
thyme,
the
yeah.
herbs.
Mhm.
Can I use that in conjunction with an inflict wounds on this orc?
Sure. I mean, it's an advantage to attack.
All right. So I will use a first level inflict wounds, and Kimba casts Spare the Dying, says get him out of here, jumps up, and with advantage.
That's gonna hit. Inflict wounds could be nasty. Yeah, it's really creepy. Kimba reaches out, touches Talnair, and he seems to kind of glow briefly and stabilize, and then he reaches out and touches the orc, and evil, dark necrotic energy flows around him, and life force gets just drawn, and he becomes a little husk of an Orpscorp, and collapses to the ground.
Come on, you damn you.
And
then
yeah,
Kimba's going to use the rest of his movement to stand next to the lever.
Sweet.
And hope that somebody drags Talnair back.
all right. You hear some yelling. Damn you! Get them! And I have to do everything myself. And what's his movement? He moves to here, and he can't do anything. And this bandit moves to here. He can't do anything. And this bandit moves to here. He can't do anything. Gelver screams and hides under his shield. That bandit. And we're finally to this bandit, which is close enough. He moves and the door slides. We'll see how many times this thing slides back and forth, but sure. Which only leaves me with one bandit. This bandit will shoot at -2 on Kimba. 18.
18 matches.
7 piercing.
All right.
Talnar, you're stable. Shadow.
Grab Talnier and drag him out of the line of fire.
Okay.
Kitty speed, so you can get
Kitty,
the
kitty,
finish.
kitty speed.
If I can, yeah, I will.
Yeah, you can do your
It's like
kitty speed. So you're basically moving. You're double moving, but you get your full movement because you're dragging the body.
Right.
So yeah, you can move, and so you can move. You can still move double movement because
Okay.
grabbing down there doesn't count as anything. So you got whatever 60 feet you can move. Or
Okay.
whatever,
Because I could.
whatever it is.
I mean, we were originally headed this direction, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm not sure which direction we're trying to fall back to, but
It looks like people have fallen back this way, but
yeah.
It's easier to break line of sight that way.
Okay. Yeah, we'll fall back that way then.
all right.
So drag Talnier back this way.
You can drag him a fair amount. Let's see. Like I said, what's your double move?
60.
So yeah, you can drag back to the to around that area if you want.
That works.
Okay. He's kind of in front of you, but on the floor. This bandit. He's -2. Kimba. He fails horribly. Galen.
Who had the mage hand? Was it Tal or was it Gal?
Shadow. has Mage hand.
Oh, Shadow has the mage hand. Okay.
Yeah, he's holding the torch right now. Which one are you hitting? I can't hear you. Sorry.
I'm
That guy,
sorry, I was
okay.
muted. This one right
No
here.
problem. Yeah, slams into him and ignites his beard. He's not looking happy.
And Kimba, take an inspiration. Bardic inspiration.
Kimba, you have a bardic inspiration.
Thank you.
Kimba didn't already have that? Oh no, Kelver had that. Okay.
Yeah.
Ravona.
We'll move back and see. Oh no. The door is open.
The door is open.
Oh.
If somebody can close the door before my turn comes up, I can try to spike it. But if it's open, I don't think I'm going to be able to close the door and try to hammer spike in it in one round, unless
Okay.
Scatter is feeling particularly benevolent.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is a slidey outdoor, so it'd be tough to.
The spike.
Thinking basically jabbing a spike into it.
Oh,
where
and
it
the
goes in
side,
the-
maybe. Yeah, you might, yeah,
basically in the gap so that's
Yeah.
kind of jammed.
yeah.
Okay, well,
An option.
gonna try. I mean, is this where is the lever?
You can get to it. It's up by Kimba.
Oh, okay. I think I could run there, run back, right?
Zesty, but
No, not. I mean, you're
Not
gonna
really.
run up there and that's your
Let's see.
movement and
Movement.
closing bonus action. I'll let you hop back a little bit, but yeah, it takes a little bit to find that little lever and
All right.
pull the lever. Pull the lever. You could end up like right there.
Pull lever and here and hop back here. Is
All
it
right,
okay?
that's fine. The door slides closed. Yep, Galvar. Is that what you're going to try to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up to it, and I'm gonna try to basically brute force hammer a spike into the gap where the door is sliding, so that it kind of cams it so that it can't actually slide in anymore.
Cool. Yeah, give me an athletics check, I guess, for a strength type of thing. Cool. Yeah, your adrenaline wise, you slam about a spike, slam it in there, and just use you've got some bludgeoning instrument, right? So
I got a warhammer.
yeah, you got the warhammer just already there, and spams.
Galen's head.
Yeah.
It's pretty blunt.
Crams it into the thing. The sleeping bag makes its way toward the door.
Shit.
Oh, you guys, sleeping bag mimics are like the next thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right. All right. Kimba is going to.
Stuff the good berry in his mouth.
How does Kelvar look health wise?
I'm okay as long as we're leaving.
He looks
Like on a scale of like 1 to 26.
yeah.
To use a term from a previous edition, I am bloodied.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
All right. So, but if that works, I think we're good. And we just need to, all right, 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, shit, he's all the way over there. All right, then I'm going to full move.
All right. Sweet. There is a jammed door. There are bandits trying to get through it. The party is retreating down the hallway away from the exit. That's where we're going to leave it. So since we're at time, right?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, are you headed back towards like the area, or are we headed down towards like the spider area that we had previously scoped out for resting?
Well, might have-
This
I-
way, this way down, down that
Towards the
hallway.
exit of the
is-
dungeon, right?
The exit is toward the exit of the whole dungeon. This is the way you guys fell back down this hallway. This leads you, back around
Shrine.
to the
To
back to
that.
the shrine and the where you came from. Yeah.
Well,
So
can't be sure
Yeah.
we'll be safe outside the dungeon either.
this way leads you into
The-
vampire birds
Yeah.
and wells.
So we are headed towards the exit of the dungeon. Yes.
Well, yeah. I mean, right now you're falling back kind of the other way, but
We
anyway.
could do a full run.
Also, ruling wise, I think we were misusing the cutting words bardic inspiration. At least according to D&D Beyond, it's when a creature you see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll, you can use a reaction to expend a use of bardic inspiration. Roll the die and subtract it from the creature's roll. So it's not the normal.
Bard does it.
Yeah, it's not the normal just bardic inspiration. Oh, hey, you have this thing, you can use it within 10.
Gotcha.
It's a reaction attack
Okay.
or reaction,
Okay.
to it.
That was my
Well,
bad.
our bard wasn't here, so he'll
Yeah.
give us that next time. Cool. So everyone has survived. Talnair is at least stable, and Gelver continues to yell, and he doesn't seem to be too excited about moving. So
Might have to drag him then.
If he doesn't want to cooperate, he's got two choices. He either gets like knocked out and drug, or he gets left behind.
sure. Cool. So I guess I hope we're on for a couple weeks from now, and assuming, I mean, get what you want to do for fourth level. What you want to be for fourth level. If you make it out of here, we'll basically be leveling, mid game. So I don't want to take a ton of time, but I don't want to have you. You know what I mean? We're not in a leveling position at this point. So have what you want to do. Assuming you make it out, we'll level mid game and take 10 minutes or whatever to level. It's only fourth level. How difficult could it be?
So spec it out on Beyond ahead of time. Send you a link. That should work.
You don't have to send me a link. Just
Oh, okay.
spec it out and then update. Then you can do the character mancer and roll 20 or whatever, or change
Mhm.
whatever. So
Cool.
cool. All right. Thanks.
Thanks
Good
for
night,
the
guys.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what
Thanks
happened.
again. Have a good one.